Our next senior, Sean Farnham, with his parents Ted Farnham and Jody Charlton. Sean's been playing football for 7 years. His favorite football memory is all the trips to college camps this year with Witt and Lotter. Plans for next year are that he plans to play college football somewhere. Congratulations, Sean. Our next senior, Carson Coosdale, with his parents Mike and Heather Coosdale. Carson's been playing football for 2 years. His favorite football memory is going through warm-ups next to Farnham every single day. And he is undecided about his college plans next year. Congratulations, Carson. Our next senior is Matt Lotter with Mark and Joanne Lotter. He's been playing football for 9 years. His favorite football memory is holding Coach Sherlock up in a slippery Salamanca locker room while he was dancing to Kiss Me More after a huge league win. His plans for next year are to play college football, majoring in health and PE with a minor in exercise science. Congratulations, Matt. Our next senior is Izzy Martinez, aka Moon Bear, escorted by his parents, Francis Cologne. Izzy's been playing football for 4 years. His favorite football memory is being able to throw Alex Palute around during practice. His plans next year are to hopefully play football at the next level. Congratulations, Izzy. Our next senior, Devon McCall, escorted by Tiffany Young. Devon's been playing football for 7 years. His favorite football memory is never losing a game to Dunkirk since Midget League. His plans next year are to enroll in the Air Force after enjoying his last summer. Congratulations, Devon. Our next senior is Riley Miller, escorted by his parents, Jim and Shirlene Miller. Riley's been playing football in our program for 8 years. His favorite football memory is the atmosphere in the locker room after the big Salamanca win this year. His plans for college next year are undecided, but he plans to major in pre-med. Congratulations, Riley. Our next senior, Alex Palute, with his parents Eddie and Kelly Palute. Alex has been playing football for 2 years. His favorite football memory is the atmosphere and celebration in the locker room after the Salamanca win this year. He plans next year to attend Southeast Lineman Training Center in Trenton, Georgia. Congratulations, Alex. Our next senior is Gabriel Salem, with his parents Sean and Angela Salem. Gabe's been playing football for us for 2 years. His favorite football memory is going to be with the team as we go undefeated and into the playoffs. His plans for next year are to attend college and major in computer science. Congratulations, Gabe. Our next senior, Lee Waller, his parents Early and Betty Waller. Lee has been a player for us for 2 years. His favorite football memory is when we did a lights out freestyle contest in the locker room after a late practice. His plans for next year are to attend a 2-year college and then move to Texas with his brother after he's done. Congratulations, Lee. And our next senior, Jaden Whitfield, with his parents Jason and Danielle Whitfield. Jaden's been playing football for 4 years. His favorite football memory is hitting Coach Gramala where the sun don't shine with the football during last football season. His plans for next year are to go to college and major in culinary arts. Congratulations, Jade. And our last senior, Senior Nick Whitfield Jr. with his parents, Nick Whitfield Sr. and Miranda Pressler. Nick's been playing football for us for 8 years. His favorite memory is when Coach Sherlock celebrated in the locker room with us after we beat Salamanca and danced to Doja Cat with us. His plans for next year are to attend college, majoring in physical education, and playing college football. Congratulations to Nick. And congratulations to all our seniors on a fantastic season and a fantastic career. Good luck as you take the next step.
And welcome to the Orange Bowl. My name is Pat Mahaney, and while I wait for Shannon Brown this evening, he's getting done with senior night. Welcome to the Fredonia Hillbillies versus the Cassadaga Valley Golden Cougars. We got a 6-0 Fredonia Hillbillies versus the 3-2 Cassadaga Valley. We got a nice little league matchup here on senior night. It's a chilly night here at the Orange Bowl, but it looks to be a good one. Fredonia football, are you ready?
After going to 1300, I would ride into their favela on horseback and turn all their men that were unfit into slaves. Now let's go get them, boys! Let's go! Hey, kill on 3! 1, 2, 3, kill! Let's go!
Good evening and welcome to the Orange Bowl for tonight's Class C South matchup between the Faulkner Cassadaga Valley Maple Grove Golden Cougars and your Fredonia Hillbillies. The New York State Public High School Athletic Association supports and encourages spectators to enjoy the competition between our student athletes and cheer for their teams in a positive manner. The appropriate site personnel will address negative comments and behavior. Spectators should be loud, be proud, and be positive toward all players, coaches, officials, and spectators. All spectators, please stay off the field before, during, and after the game. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game. Now please stand for our national anthem sung tonight by Ava Hartung.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night
evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Shannon Davis, along here with my good friend Pat, and Pat actually forgot
My last name is Mahaney.
He started the end with Pat Mahaney, filled in last week at halftime, and he's here for great crowds tonight on senior night, which is a little emotional night for me, Pat. My oldest son, Simon, it's probably his last game on this field, even though they're making the playoffs, because frankly, this field's not going to be playable after tonight.
Yeah, the emotions are running high with senior night. That was great to see. It's special for him and you.
Yeah,
and for all the other seniors, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. You know, you hear 8, 9, 8, all these years that these kids have played together, played on this field. It isn't pretty, but it's ours, and we love playing here.
The old Orange Bowl.
But school board, gosh darn it, fix this place. It's such an amazing place. The atmosphere, the location is amazing, and we just don't do anything to fix it. So it's a real shame. But here we have the captains going out, Matt Lauder, Matt Cash, and Nick Whitfield of the Fredonia Hillbillies. And what's on the line tonight, Pat?
Well, it might be, with weather conditions, might be a smash mouth football game. I did talk to assistant coach Steve Grimala and my former teammate that they just want to play hard. They want to take care of the ball, and they want to play some smash mouth football, their game.
Yeah, you know, and it's going to be interesting. Like, if Cassadaga, Faulkner, and Maple Grove now combined, last-minute emergency merge at the end of the season. Maple Grove was going to play 8-man football. They didn't have, you know, powerhouse program in Class D for so many years in New York State. It's a shame that they can't field even an 8-man team.
No, what am I
Those kids get to play here with Cassadaga, Faulkner. Great crowd programs, a lot of history combined. All very good teams.
White run the toss.
You know, here's the Fredonia. So Fredonia, those you don't know, is undefeated for their season. They're technically 6-0 now. They had a forfeit against Lake Westfield.
Put it back over here.
Basically forfeited on Tuesday against Fredonia. Not basically, they did. They were able to play today. They chose not to play Fredonia on Tuesday. So they're 6-0. Looking to basically go undefeated in the division tonight. They're the number 7th ranked team in the state right now.
You love to see that.
And they want to continue this undefeated, clinch the division, and you know, then they'll have the final non-league game next week at Dunkirk. But you know, this is a perfect conditions for Cassadaga Faulkner. They're a defensive team, they're a running team, and this field is going to promote that.
Yeah, we'll see what tonight brings. You know, it is nice to see a nice big team on the other side, though. You know, they were able to combine, and it looks like they were able to play in the Class C, so we'll see what happens tonight.
Yeah, and Cassadaga Faulkner Maple Grove had to play Tuesday night at Salamanca. A very good team. They're ranked 15th in the state currently. And unfortunately, Cassadaga Faulkner actually suffered their first loss. They haven't played Southwestern yet, but they first loss in league on Tuesday night. So it's a rough turnaround. You got to travel to Salamanca and now to Fredonia on
You got two
tonight. So Cassadaga will kick off. You have Davis boys, Micah and Simon Davis back for the turn, and here we go.
Yes.
The low squib kick's going to go to Micah Davis. Curls up the middle, makes a cut, and he stopped right around the 35-yard line. It's going to be about a 15-yard return for Micah Davis. And let's see, you know, what's Fredonia going to do? They typically go to the line of scrimmage pad and read the box, right?
They love
What
that
the
run
number?
pass
6,
option.
they're going to run. 7 or 8, they're going to pass. But are they going to be able to do that tonight? That's the big question mark.
I have a feeling they'll play it out here at the start, see what Cassadaga brings, and take it from there.
And Fredonia's coming off a huge win against Southwestern last week.
Huge.
Yeah, first time since 2010. And here we go. Nick Whitfield, the empty backfield. So if he's running it, you know he's doing it to himself on senior night. And let's see. First, this is a quick pass. Goes out to Simon Davis for the catch. He's still on his feet. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds right around the 25-yard line. So there we go, Pat. Can they? Oh, there's a flag on the play, though. Let's see what this is. I don't even see where it is, or is that a mistake on our part? I saw it on the screen, not on the field. It's on a mistake on our part. Okay.
I don't see any laundry out there. It looks like that will be a first
right
down.
now still, but yeah, okay, no flag. That's a mistake on our part. So big gain, 38 yards for Simon Davis from Nick Whitfield on senior night to start this game.
Love that quick pass to start it off, catch him off guard.
Nick Whitfield on the run this time, not a lot there. Tackle made there by number 48 and 32 of Cassadaga. So that's, let's see, Devin Morrison and Garrett Williams in on the tackle. Gain of about 2, 2nd and 8.
And they're going to run that high-speed offense right now. Up at the line, looking for the play. Still running that spread offense, no one in the back.
Yeah, 3 plays in a row now without a running back for next to Whitfield. Lauder's lined out to the far left, the leading running back of Fredonia. Once again, looking to the right, this time right through Brandon Ronsky's hands. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and a long 8 for Fredonia.
That's the only problem with throwing the ball in these conditions. A little dewy out there, ball's a little slick. Looks like they'll bring Lauder back inside.
Yeah, and the only criticism I would have in Nick Whitfield all year, he's outstanding. He's got to know when to take a little bit off that fastball. He's got that legendary arm, and it is legendary. It's amazing. But those short passes, sometimes he puts a little too much on and make it real hard on his receivers. You got trips left, Lauder to Whitfield's left, Davis, a lone receiver on the right. Looking left's going to throw out to McCall, leading receiver. But there's our field right away, the first effect. McCall catches it, but loses his footing right away. You could see a big chunk of sod fly up in the air like a golf shot there, and he's going to fall short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down and about 6.
Gain of 2 brings up 4th and 6.
So it was a 2-yard completion after McCall lost his footing. You got an interesting setup to the right. We haven't seen that. You got Davis lining up behind Ronsky to the right side. We haven't seen a lot of that this year, and they're looking toward Davis for a little bubble screen, and Davis drops it looking to run before he catches, and the senior blows an opportunity to get a first down there. It's going to be turnover on downs after that incomplete pass.
I like what I saw out of Fredonia there, a couple drop passes, but it looks to me like they added a couple new plays this week. Week 6, there's a lot of film on both teams, so you got to add new plays to the playbook. Looks like they added a few. We'll see how the rest of this game turns out.
Yeah, so this will be, and there was talk that going in this game, Whitfield and Davis may move back from the corners, let some of the younger kids play, but you see Davis and Witt in at corners early. Cassadaga, again, has earned that opportunity, and look for Cassadaga run the ball a lot, and there's motion. It's going to be a sweep out to the right, but Micah Davis is there. No gain on the play. Micah Davis, the outside linebacker, was the first one there on that play.
Potter came in hard on that one, too. Came in second, hit him pretty good.
Yeah,
got the team pumped up a little bit.
Absolutely. That's the opportunity. When the first guy holds him up, it's a free shot.
That's a nice recipe right there.
Absolutely. So no gain on the play.
Looks like they're going to be running some motion here on offense, a little trickery. That one went to Noah Abram, I think, the running back.
Yeah, Noah Abram is a senior, and he's an outstanding running back. They got Abram and Caldwell, both very good running backs. This time up the middle, nothing there. Lauder and Paluk in on that tackle. So that was Caldwell this time. Gain of right around 2 to 3 yards, Pat, so it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'd love to see some type of extra pressure here.
If they pass it. Again, the quarterback for
Well, after last week's game, I just assumed there's going to be a pass on every play.
Yeah, right. Jackson Gowan is a senior quarterback. He does have 42 attempts for the year.
They have a couple. Their tight ends got a few catches. He's got 20 catches on the year.
Absolutely.
Tight end, Kenyon Egan.
Yeah, Matt Welsh, number 1, has 20 catches for Cassadaga, but they're going right back to the ground. Little option play. He's got some room. Still on his feet, dragged down from behind, but not before a first down. Nice job by the quarterback there, getting it to Caldwell. So that's one of those situations. Who's got quarterback, who's got pitch man? And we're going to see it here on the replay.
Yeah, showed some speed there.
And really, Davis, Micah Davis, the outside linebacker, reacts late to that. He's got to take pitchman there, and he didn't. He got sucked in by the quarterback and was able to make the tackle downfield, but it was a big first down. Yeah. Another option the other side. Devon McCall is there this time. Tackle for a loss. Caldwell's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So great discipline there. Paluk takes the quarterback. McCall takes the
you got to stay home.
Man, right.
That's textbook.
And here it is
right
on replay.
There. Textbook. Got to stay home. They're running a classic option offense
Fake the dive here. There's, and actually, really, if you want to get critical there, I think the quarterback probably pitched it a little too soon. There was no one there making him pitch the ball. Paluk went in for the dive a little bit more than we thought. But either way, McCall played it perfectly. Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 12. To Abrams, quarterback kept it on that time. So he faked to Abrams, and that's Jackson Gowan on the keeper. Got gain of about 4. He gave a 2nd 12, so he probably got about 4 getting out to the 45-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and about 8 for Cassadaga, Faulkner, Maple Grove. That's quite the mouthful.
It is the mouthful. Yeah, maybe we can stick with the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, right. It's a Golden Eagle, Golden
Cougars.
Oh, Cougars. We're both wrong. Yeah.
There we go.
Golden something.
There we go.
Yeah, Cassadaga Cougars and the Faulkner Golden whatever they were. Golden Eagle. I think they were the Golden Eagles.
Ball on the ground.
He breaks 1 tackle, still on his feet, but it's going to be short of the first down tackle. Just
right at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, just right around the 50. It's going to be 4th and about 3 here. So good job by Gowan there, the quarterback. I'm not sure if he dropped the snap or it was low, but he's able to scoop it up and at least get some positive yardage.
They do bring the punt team out.
Yeah, they are. Right around midfield, which is interesting. Very conservative.
Still early, trying to stick in the game, try to win the battle of field position.
Yeah. I think that's 28. Yeah, that's a nice high punt. Back to return is Ethan Fry. Catching right about his own 14. Nowhere to go. Great coverage there.
A lot of golden helmets on that one.
Yeah, the Golden Cougars tackled by 3 special team players.
All right, let's see what Fredonia can do on their second possession here. What I have noticed is the Fredonia line looks to be much bigger, much powerful than the Cassadaga line. So I'd love to see them take advantage of that. Maybe see what they can get on the ground here with Potter on the second possession.
With Lauder, yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. And the offensive line and the size of this line and really the size of this team, Simon Price, a sophomore, is the smallest player, and he's short, but he's over 200 pounds and can squat over 200 pounds himself. So he's not a weak player in there. So that we've had a size advantage all year long for Fredonia. Whitfield taking a snap, and he's looking for a pass again. Throws short to Fry, and Fry once again loses his footing here. So once again, we see that field coming into condition. The throw was a little off, but Fry couldn't adjust to it, and his foot slips out from underneath it. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. So, Cassadaga is going to continue to stack this box until Fredonia can show that they
don't
can
even have a deep
complete.
safety.
No, they don't. They're challenged Fredonian to throw in these conditions. First carry for Lauder here, breaks the first tackle. That really should have been tackled for no gain, but good job there by Lauder getting out to the 25, gain of about 6. See if it's spotted at the 25. It looks like it is. So gain of 6, going to be 3rd and 4 from their own 25, needing to get to the 29-yard line.
Nice big open field towards our way right now.
Absolutely, and like you said, they're crowding that line.
Single coverage as well.
No respect, no deep safety. Gives it to Lauder again. Nice cut. It's going to have the first down, still on his feet, up to about the 40. They're spotting him at the 40, but he fell beyond the 40 here. Officials are a little, okay, they are giving a better spot. Yeah, it should be at the 40. No, they're going to put it at the 40. That's where he got hit. That's a terrible spot. Doesn't matter. you're going to see on this replay, he falls well beyond the 40-yard line. Officials couldn't keep up with Lauder. See, he's going to fall driving here, and he falls at least at the 41, but that's all right. Here we go. You got the bunch receiver set to the left here, and they're looking to Fry, who does come up with it. He's fighting for, big hit there by Dalton Caldwell, but Fry still on his feet driving. So good job by Fry there, getting some extra yards after contact. The yak.
Way to stick with it. Look, Cassadaga did a great job on getting helmets to the ball there.
So you got trips to the left here in a pistol formation. Lauder behind Whitfield. Oh, we're changing. There's going to be trips to the right now. So Fry is going to be the lone receiver to the left. And, you know, they're looking like they're matching up different corners. The corners switch side here, 1 and 2 on Davis and Fry. So we'll keep an eye on that. But it's going to Lauder either
Inside
way.
handoff.
A lot of room. Oh, touchdown saving tackle by Noah Abrams. Because if he got by Abrams there, he was gone, Pat.
Absolutely. Shoestring.
Yeah, and that was the first time Lauder was even touched. He made a nice cut, but great job by the O-line there.
I think the recipe here is to give it to number 5. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, Lauder's coming off back-to-back 100-yard games. And Salamanca had 140 yards alone the second half. Southwestern 20 carries last week, 140 yards. And they're going right back to Lauder. Another big hole. You know, another ankle tackle, this time by 32 of Cassadaga on the tackle. That's, hang on here, a little slow. That's Garrett Williams and Noah Abrams also in. Gain of 8 on the play. Be second down and 2, and a lot of options for Coach Palvino. Look at that hole there, Pat. Right there is the first contact way downfield. And actually, it really was Noah Abrams solely on the tackle. Lauder gets it again, is going to have the first down. And Whitfield's giving the whole feed him.
Yep.
You know,
he wants to give it to his senior pal.
You know, and that kind of cost him a little bit at the end of the game last week because they got a little, you know, Matt's pretty attractive to hand it off, but when they're stacking the box, sometimes you have to throw it too to keep them honest. And Matt Lauder, are going to go out on the limb, is not going to get the carry here because he's lined up Wade right, trips right, Twins left, Whitfield, empty backfield. And official whistle here, and no, still 2:32 remaining in the quarter, and it's going to be a false start against Fredonia.
It seems pretty early to call that.
Yeah, it does.
Looks like they were still setting up.
Yeah. I didn't see it at all. And right, they were just getting the line of scrimmage. And usually they get set later, so I don't know if they put their hand down and then flinched a little, but that's that seemed, I don't know. Too bad we didn't see that again, but I don't know what caused that false start. Same formation, still empty backfield, 1st and 15. Whitfield's looking to his left, throws high, and once again, Fry's feet just buckles underneath of him. It was a good throw, actually, right on the money, but Fry loses his footing and can't come up with that catch. So these conditions, this field, Fredonia School Board, is not acceptable. You need to fix this. These players deserve better.
You heard it here first, folks.
No, it's not the first time, trust me. And it won't be the last until they do something. Trips left here. Handoff to Lauder. A lot of room once again, and what a job by that offensive line and hard running by Lauder. That's a nice combo.
I'm thinking it's 4-down territory here, so nice
absolutely.
To make it a 3rd and reasonable here.
Yeah, so you got a gain of, let's see, it's going to be 3rd and 7, so that's an 8-yard gain on the ground. You can live like that a long time. So good play in 2nd and 15. Back to the traditional formation, Lauder to Whitfield's left, Twins to each side. 3rd and 8, and they're going right back to Lauder, and this time he's met at the line of scrimmage. Gain of maybe 1 or 2. That's 34 of the Cougars making the tackle. That was a nice tackle by 34. That's Brody Little, the linebacker. 4th and 5. Whitfield right back to line of scrimmage. Hard count, and it looks like the Cougars fell for it. And it is going to be offsides against the defense. And That's going to be right around first yard or first down territory.
Fredonia a first down.
Oh, and they do give it to him right away.
Let's see, and it is a first down. 4th and 5, jump off sides. And, you know, and if little film work, you can see Fredonia's done that all year, but there's 3 or 4 Cougars jumping off sides there. Pistol gives to Lotter once again, and he's tackled immediately there. You got 12 in
And
there.
Whitfield's trying to speed it up again. I
Yeah.
think he's almost ready to take one himself here.
Carson
on the
DePascal.
RPO.
This is the that run RPO option here that we
Yep.
saw last week with such great success.
I think it's very soon he's going to
Yeah.
be keeping one here
3
shortly.
rushing touchdowns last week on that exact play, so very well could be. You got trips to the right. Look for maybe a little keeper to the left. Left to Whitfield.
And
Makes a
there
cut,
he goes.
And there he goes for the touchdown. With 31 seconds left in the first quarter, Fredonia finds the end zone, and there's our end zone cam by Jackson Hickey. Great coverage there. Here's the replay. You know, he had to beat one guy, and he did, and then it was good blocking downfield by Ethan Fry. It goes untouched into the end zone. And again, we saw that 3 times last week in Southwestern, and now it's the 4th time tonight. And let's see how Sal Tabone does in these tough field conditions. You know, to get that plant foot down in this slippery, wet, muddy field is not going to be easy.
I just noticed Whitfield Jr., also the long snapper.
No, it's Whitfield. Yeah, Nick Whitfield, right. Tabone's kick
Right
is
down
good.
the middle.
No problem there for the soccer superstar Sal Tabone making the score. Fredonia 7, Cassadaga, Faulkner, Maple Grove 0. 31 seconds left in the first quarter. So that's an impressive drive by Fredonia. Yeah, yeah, no, it's hard to keep stats while you're doing this. There's no doubt about it. But that drive started right around Fredonia's 15-yard line.
It's a great drive.
You know, absolutely, 85-yard drive.
Got it going on the ground. They stuck with it. A couple RPOs.
Yeah, and if Fredonia's offense can continue to score like this, it's going to put a ton of pressure. And good job by Jackson Hicksey getting the fans.
Great show of the
Pink out
student
night,
section.
October, you know, breast cancer awareness. Great job by the students.
I love seeing the students here.
Absolutely, and what a great cause, you know, breast cancer taking so many from us. My mother and grandmother both passing from breast cancer, so it always touches me when I see young people, all Americans, supporting that cause.
And a handful of the players out there wearing pink socks as well.
Absolutely.
If not all of them.
Calden Neer is going to kick off for Fredonia. And, you know, look for short strategic kickoffs here. That, you know, Fredonia doesn't like to kick it deep. You know, they have 3 kickoff returns for touchdowns themselves, so you don't want to kick it to the other team's best athlete. And Cassadaga knows this. They only have 1 guy deep here looking for that short kick we're talking about. So let's see where Coach Steve Johnson and Coach Grimala tells Calder to kick this one. It is a high, short kick right around the 30. He's going to have a chance to return here. Breaks the first tackle. And is going to be tackled right around the 46. Let's see who made that tackle. That's 22. That's Micah Davis making the open field tackle there. And if he didn't make that tackle, there's a lot of room. As you're going to see in this
first guy
replay.
miss, and he picked up some speed quickly.
You know, and that's the danger of kicking off and giving the other team a chance to return. There's that missed tackle, didn't break down. And there's a one-on-one tackle, and Open Field stood him right up there, so nice job. But good field position here for the Cougars, right around their own 46-yard line.
We'll see if they continue with their option.
You got a pro power eye set here. Give to the second back, Noah Abrams. And not great job by the interior line there, not giving up any room really at all. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. And Noah Abrams, I believe this is his 3rd year starting on varsity, and he's a real strong runner with good speed. So good job by the defensive line there, keeping him under control here early. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter, Pat. Fredonia is up 7-0 to the Cassadaga Faulkner Maple Grove Cougars, Golden Cougars, after one. So early on, Pat, what are your first quarter thoughts so far?
I like what I saw out of the Hillbillies. Looks like they're going to be playing hard, playing tough. I think they got to keep the run game going. It's going to be tough for them to stop the run, especially in these field conditions. But I did see Cassadaga have a nice couple good runs off the option. So if they can get a couple first downs here, maybe they can keep it close.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Cougars' best defense should be their offense tonight. They have to slow this game down, and they got to get first downs.
Because it will be tough stopping the Fredonia offense.
Right,
that's for
4 yards in a cloud of dust for Cassadaga to the Cougars, not just Cassadaga, is key tonight, because if they keep punting the ball to this Fredonia offense, no one has stopped them all year. Absolutely.
We'll see what they come out and do here in the second period, second quarter. And like I said, with the size difference of the line, that's going to be their best option as well. Quick, short runs.
Yeah, absolutely. And if they are going to, we haven't seen a pass attempt to Matt Walsh yet, and he does have 20 catches on the year. Now, 20 catches, 228 yards is, they're all short passes without a doubt.
For a high school, 20 catches is a decent amount of
catches. Fake the option. Here's our first pass attempt that we talked about. Good coverage downfield. All sorts of pressure, and he has to throw it away there. Good job by the secondary, and the defensive line there is able to contain him. We saw Aiden Kenny have turned the corner a lot last week. That option was not there for Gowan, and he had to throw it away. Good D overall for the Hillbillies there.
It brings up a 3rd and 8.
And that's not what you want if you're this Cougar offense. They put the ball in the wrong spot here. They're going to adjust it. There's officials adjusting now, but you want to be ahead of the chains if you're this Cougar offense. 3rd down and long is not going to be a good recipe for you to live long term.
I'd watch the motion here by Noah Abram here.
Yeah, or, maybe a little screen wide receiver pass to him. No, he's not, but it is a pass play. He's looking deep, and he's throwing deep.
Got him.
It's a nice crossing pass, but Walsh overthrew him a little bit. And that was intended for Walsh. Nick Woodfield on the coverage, but
he had him.
Woodfield was beat. It's man on man, and he came all the way from the right side as you're seeing Gowan here, and he's got plenty of time. He just overthrew his Azra hitting Gowan at the end. And here comes the punt team. That's number 20 for Cassadaga. The punt, and you have Simon Davis and Ethan Fry back to return this time. Punt is going to go to Fry. Low line drive, and he's not able to step up and get it, and that's going to be a mistake. And good punt there by number 20 at Cassadaga. Let me get you a name on that. It's Kinnan Egan. Yep. The tight end and punter does a great job.
He's had 2 good punts.
Yeah, punt. Yeah, the first one was a high towering punt. Absolutely.
Yeah. The kid's got a boot.
Yeah, and he's pinned back Fredonia's offense twice. Last time they were able to drive the field and score.
We'll see what they can do this time. As Whitfield Jr. comes out.
What's the wind doing tonight? Is it in? Yeah, it's in
It's died
Fredonia's
down
face.
quite a bit.
It has,
since
but it's
this
right
morning.
in. If you look at the flag right behind the goalpost,
maybe
it's
not.
definitely in Fredonia's face now in the second quarter. So that definitely affects the passing game a little bit too.
Like I said, Shannon, I want to see them run the ball a little more. So.
Trips left, lone receiver right, one back, and that back is Lauder, and he's going to get the ball, and decent gain and first down, really. It's hard to tell from this angle exact yardage here, but it's about 4 yards, 2nd down and 6, so it's a good first down play for the Hillbillies.
2nd and 6.
Right back to the line of scrimmage here, as they like to do. Coach Palvino gets the team line scrimmage. He counts the box, and he sends in the play. You can see the players looking at their wristband right now. Woodfield still looking at it.
That's a college-style offense,
Absolutely,
too.
it is.
Very impressive.
And right back to Lauder again. This time he's hit right at the line of scrimmage and is going to go nowhere. So it's going to be 3rd and long. Good job by the Cougar defense there. They got to be keying on Lauder here. They know they have to stop him at this point.
I like
in
maybe
these fields.
maybe someone in the slot running a skinny post. They don't have anyone.
Yeah.
They don't have anyone deep.
No, they don't. And you got Davis alone to the right here. Nope, sorry, Ronski's come over. So Twins to both sides now. And there is no deep safety. It's straight man coverage, challenging Fredonia to throw deep in these conditions. In normal conditions, they can do it all day, but tonight it's sloppy. Fake, high throw, falls incomplete. I think that was intended for McCall, but it was nowhere near him. Got away from Woodfield.
And
It's going to be 4th and 6. Here's the replay.
Yeah.
You can see him wiping his hands off and licking his fingers here, trying to get some grip on the ball, but that pass is going to get away
It looked like
from
there was
him.
a little confusion on the receivers to who that was going to as well.
Yeah, I think it was an overthrow to McCall, but it's hard to tell. That's going to bring the punt team on first. Owen
time
Rush, who has a booming leg himself, but he's punting from his own 5. He's sitting at the 5-yard line right now. Good snap and a good punt. Is that going to get returnable? He is going to take it the hop. It gets by Davis, but his teammates are there. Good coverage by the special teams there. Let's get a number on that. That's a snapper, Nick Woodfield, making a nice tackle.
Nice play. That was the quarterback on there. Jackson, go on.
And Nick Woodfield's also the long snapper, as you brought out earlier. And
he does it all, apparently.
He's very good at it. But Cougars with their best field position here. So nice stand, forcing the Hillbillies 3 and out. We haven't seen that too many times this year. And now they got to look with 10 minutes left in the first half to get a drive going here themselves. They're maybe already in 4-down territory. So probably going to try running the ball 3-4 yards of carry and keep getting first downs. Tight with, you got a tight end here. Twins right now. We got confusion and a timeout by the Golden Cougars.
They didn't want to burn one there, but it looked like they had to.
Yeah, with the confusion. And, Coach Greco, who has won multiple state titles at Maple Grove. He's coached Cassadaga Faulkner last year, and now Maple Grove coming on. And so the experience is there with Coach Greco himself. And, again, who's going to question a coach that's won multiple – and if it wasn't for Randolph, you probably have twice as many. Because many years in history, I mean, when you were in school, I'm sure, you guys are C or B, but you're watching every year. It was Maple Grove or Randolph, and whoever won D basically went on to won states for years
we
around
were
here.
B, and Maple Grove was dominating C or D, which one they were.
Yeah,
they were.
It was them or Randolph.
They were
every
dominant.
Year,
yeah, a couple guys I knew they had some pretty good teams.
Oh, absolutely. And speaking of Randolph this year, down they're still all alone, and they're number 3 in the state in Class D and beating CSP combined Clymer, Sherman, Panama. So to beat one school beating 3 is quite
Former Fredonia Hillbilly Ty Harper, the head coach of that
and there's
team.
a nice carry by Caldwell there, tackled downfield by Matt Lauder.
And they're close to a first down.
Absolutely. When you see your middle linebacker making the first contact at 9 yards down the field, that's not a good sign. Advantage offensive line for the Cougars there.
Gain of 11 and a first down.
Wait, hold on.
It might not be a first down.
I think Kevin Syracuse might have been a little premature.
Are they bringing the chain gain out?
They're calling the chain gain out here. He's looking at me with a big smile on his face, just busted on Kevin, who's been on our broadcast and the radio a number of times. And they are official timeout here for the measurement. But that's a real nice play and first down for the Cougars. So how about no Tennessee, Nashville trip this week for you, Pat?
You know, well, Buffalo owns Nashville, but nope, I'm sticking home. Just gonna watch it at home Monday night. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
It's I'm looking forward to the game though.
did you see the video on fan? It is a first down for the Cougars, 10-yard gain by Caldwell. You're not supposed to clap for that, Pat. We're Fredonia, but did you see the video? The plane taking off from Buffalo, and they
I
were
did,
doing, yeah. Yeah, that
some-
was amazing. It
Yeah.
was all Bills fans heading to Nashville.
It
to
almost looked like it
represent.
was a charter.
It absolutely did. And they were doing the old "Let's Go Buffalo" chant.
There's gonna be a lot of Buffalo fans there on Monday
And there
night.
was last year, but
And the
as
year
you
before.
know, the Bills lost last year in Nashville, so you can't be a lit motion here by Abrams. Fake,
The
give it to
double.
Caldwell. Nice hole up to the right side, and he's got the corner. Can he beat? And he is going to score, I believe. And he
get in.
is. What a great play by the Cougars. Fake to Abrams in motion. Look at
The
our
double.
screen. We got touchdown up on the screen. Nice new
They got-
feature by Chip Rewalt
That was
there.
the second handoff guy running
Yeah.
through. A little trickery there for the.
And I don't know if he was touched, Pat. I mean, you saw a couple guys dive at him, but
he
that
showed
was
some nice speed there as
absolutely.
well to the outside.
You know, once he got to
And-
outside, and it,
You know, that gives some momentum to that sideline right there. They're definitely in this game as it's tied up.
yeah, you know,
Oh,
and
if
this
he makes this.
Here we go, and that is number 84 of Cassadaga on to kick the extra point, and it
Yeah.
is good.
That was Dalton
Dalton
Caldwell
scored
on
the
run- on
touchdown.
the touchdown.
Kicking the extra point is 84. Hold
Yeah,
on.
the Hillbillies
one
are going to have to
second.
rebound it.
And that is
rebound after
Braylon
this.
Palladino, I thought, and that was good for Braylon. That's a female kicker, and she booted that through with no issues there with
Well, that's
distance
awesome.
whatsoever.
That's awesome. for
Into
her.
the win. So nice shot, nice kick there by and we have a tie game here at the Orange Bowl,
Fredonia's
9:25.
Fredonia's going to have to come back hard here and have a nice drive for,
Yeah.
momentum purposes.
Absolutely. You know, they went 3 and out in their last possession. And they stuffed on 4th down in the possession before that. So, you know, let's Fredonia has to have an answer here. It's senior night. They have 2 big wins against Salamanca and Southwestern, who is ranked in the top 25 in the state, both teams. You know, Cassadaga's third. So there's 4 teams in this division in the top 35 in the state. So that's no joke, really, if you think about across Class C in New York
Wow.
State. 4 teams. Cassadaga is ranked 35 with 1 loss. You have Southwestern right in the 20s. Salamanca's 15 and Fredonia's 7. So it's nothing to be taken lightly with the top 35 team in the state. And here's the kickoff here. And it's
Chautauqua
once
County
again,
showing their
it's gonna
football
go to
power.
Simon Davis, who has kickoff returns and back-to-back gains for touchdowns. Still on his feet here. Can he get away? Still going. Brings it all the way down to the 36-yard line. Looking for number 3 in 3 games, and he almost had it there.
And that might have been the momentum that they were looking for to get their sideline back going.
And here
as
it
we
is
look
on
at the
replay, and, you know, he does such a good
1,
job of finding those gaps, breaking some arm
2,
tackles there, you know, and he just gets that going
3.
forward, and he just couldn't get by those last 3. But that's 3 weeks in a row when the team has tied the game. Simon Davis has returned a touchdown or a big kickoff return to flip fields. And that's a huge weapon to have on special teams.
Absolutely.
Trips right here, looking to the single receiver to the left, and that's caught by Fry. And that's
The
going to
old
be a
skinny
first down
slant
for
for the first down.
the Hillbillies.
Pass complete to Ethan Fry.
Let's
Gain of 16 and a first down.
gain of 16 there on first down from the air. Same formation. Trips right, Lauder to the right, Ethan Fry all alone to the left here. Let's see what Coach Palvino calls up now. Right back to the air, right back to Fry. Wide open once again is caught, passes caught, tackled by number 1 of Cassadaga. That's Matt Welsh out there, but another nice gain on first down, giving Fry a huge cushion on there. It was really an easy throw and catch with a good 5-6 yards in between the cornerback and the receiver.
So we got trips again here, right? A lot of room to
Yeah,
the
no
wide
deep
side of the field.
safety. You got options, second down and short. Do you give it to Lauder? Oh,
Ooh.
bad fumbled snap there, and Woodfield's is able to jump on it, but it's gonna be lost of
Backs him up
a
for
couple
third.
yards. Yeah.
Once again, though, I personally think it's 4-down territory.
Yeah, it's a loss of at least 3 on that play, really. It's going to be third and about 6. But, yeah, without a doubt, you know, with this weather, you're probably not going for a field goal. So you're got 2 downs to get the first down here so you can run or throw. You know, you got Whitfield only 1 carry tonight, and he is looking to throw, going right back to Fry. Looking the other way, rolling to the right, throws incomplete, and you know, Fry comes all the way across the field, and it's going to be incomplete.
He had him open, just a tough throw, running full speed to the sidelines.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's wet conditions. It's going to bring 4th and 6
Fry did do a good job on running his route, running with the quarterback,
you know,
trying to get open.
He really has. He's impressed me all summer in this season. Fry is a converted. He is a quarterback. He's played quarterback his whole life. But on timeout here by Fredonia, and back to Fry, you know, he's a junior. He will be the starting quarterback last year. And really, I mean, Fredonia has, next year. Fredonia has 2 starting quarterbacks on their team, but they converted Fry to receiver, and he has taken full advantage of that.
What I've seen, he does a nice job. You know, the positions go hand in hand. You know, the routes.
Absolutely.
You know the moves, so.
And he's a stellar basketball player as well.
I saw him play a few games last year.
You know, going up and getting that ball, it's same mentality here.
High point.
Yeah, you know, and he's got that edge. He's just got that compete edge. I don't know if he knows better or not. I mean, spent a lot of time in my house on the weekends over the years, and he just has that no one can beat me attitude. Which is what you need out here on this football field.
It seems to me a few of these players on the Fredonia Hillbillies team have that attitude, and that shows in their record.
Absolutely. You know, you can be cocky and you can be confident, and you got to have that. You know, it's a fine line. I've always struggled as a father how you teach your sons respect and how to act like you've done it before. But at times, you got to be a jerk. You know, the winning teams, if you watch across high school, college, NFL, you got those players. 4th and 6 here.
It does say 3rd down on the screen, but it is 4th down, so we'll see what the Hillbillies do here.
Set here by Fredonia, yeah. Empty backfield. Whitfield's taking the snap.
Flag comes out.
There is a flag here at the line of scrimmage.
Some holding on the Hillbillies.
You would think, unless it's, you would think it's probably on Fredonia, and this could probably be declined. So it was a holding, and it's going to be declined. So 3 big stops, really, by this Cougar defense in a row after great field position.
They are stepping up, and playing the Hillbillies pretty tough tonight.
Yeah.
After the kick return, they've only got one first down.
First down, yeah, absolutely.
You'd like to see a little more out of the Hillbillies there.
Yeah,
we'll see what they can do on defense here. They do have a long way to go, though.
Right, but Cougars has a chance to take the lead for the first time tonight against this undefeated Hillbilly team. It's going to be a keeper by the quarterback there. That's Gowan, but nothing there. Good job by the lineman. Defensive lineman staying home. Looks like it might have been Sam Azra from the end position in on that tackle. Gain of maybe 2, so 2nd and 9 or 8 here. So gain of 1 then, okay. Gain of 1. Good job by that D-line. And it's definitely not 4-down territory at this moment for the Cougars, so, you know, they're behind the chains early on this possession. Abrams in motion. They are going to give it to him this time. He turns the corner still.
Nice.
No, but not.
Ankle tackle
there.
there.
Yeah, good job there. I didn't see who made the tackle. Did you? Let's see. We're going to see it here in replay. But that's a really good job by 24. So if that's 24, it'd be Devon McCall, which would make sense as the outside linebacker there. Because, again, Abrams in open field. He's got speed. He's got power. You got Paluk there. You got Lauder there. And you see a nice tackle there. That is Devon McCall.
As they come
So
up
it's
on third down.
Yeah, gain of about 3, maybe 4. So it'll be 3rd and 5. Abrams in motion again. Fake to him. Give it back to Caldwell. That's a touchdown scoring play, but not this time.
And they stay home there that time. That was Lauder.
And that's going to be 4th down for the Hillbillies.
And it looks
excuse me, for the Cougars. And the punt team is coming on for the Cougars
looks like
here.
they will punt.
Yeah, I think you have to here. Tie game deep in your own territory. And you got Fry and Davis back to return. That's number 20 on from the Cougars to punt. That's Kinnan Egan. Fry and Davis.
High
snap into the end zone. And he is going to try. He's got pressure, and he is going to go down for the safety. That's Matt Cash and Sam Ezra in on the tackle. And Egan had no chance there. And he's still down. Is he all right? He got twisted up again, that field. And he comes out now, but he's limping. So that's going to be a safety. First safety of the Fredonia team, defense, special teams, whatever you want to call it.
And that breaks the tie.
Absolutely.
And they're going to get the ball right back.
Yeah, and that's, the Cougars, you got to play an almost perfect game here, being the underdog, and that's a big mistake.
Big mistake. And now Fredonia's going to get the ball back, a chance to add to the lead.
Yeah, and they could go up by 2 scores here with a touchdown.
They got to make a point here and move the ball right down the field.
Yeah, and something tells me Simon Davis is not going to get this kick kicked toward him on this game, or on this time. I was surprised he got it last week, and he almost broke it, so I bet a lot of money it's going to go to the left side this time.
Yeah, Egan slipped right in the backfield while he picked it up to try to run out. It almost looked like the official was in his way as well.
Well, it's hard. I was out in the field myself with my son being a senior. Like, we were afraid we were going to slip just walking out on the field. That's no joke. It's terrible, soft, mushy conditions out here. This field has not been addressed for years, and it's really showing tonight. And now they're going to have to kick off. Yes, Chip, I know. That's second or third time. Quick shout out to our crew tonight. We have Chip Rewald, we have Jackson Hickey, we have Dylan here coming in, and Anthony Derby also helping out. So we got a full crew tonight.
Yeah, they're doing a fabulous job.
Doing an absolute great production. Cody Decker also. So thanks for coming out. Oh, whistle here. It's going to be a punt. Short punt, and no chance of return. It's going to go out of bounds. It goes out right around the 48. So they opted to punt on the little pushing
down there, a little scuffle.
But on a safety, you could punt or kick off, and the Cougars opted to punt.
Well, that was Egan, who has had a couple of good punts, but it did look like he got roughed up a little bit on that safety, and they brought him right back out to punt.
We saw him limp off there. So from his own 20, so it's really 38, 28-yard punt there to come out to the 48. So
looks
good
like they're
field.
Looks like McCall's having a little bit of a helmet issue.
Okay, so Jamison Quinn is in for McCall. So they're talking. Because you have choices here on the kick. And they might make them kick this again. Because if it'd be a 5-yard penalty. Now they have to kick off from their 15. And again, Fredonia has 3 kickoff returns for touchdowns this year, so it's been a real weapon for them.
Yeah, they would probably prefer if they re-kicked.
And they're going to make them kick it off again. And this time you're going to be kicking off from your own 15-yard line if you're the Cougars.
Let's see if they bring Egan out back to kick.
Not sure where Micah Davis is going. He's forgetting that they're kicking off from their 15.
I mean, it's the right call to back him up and make him kick again. Field position.
The only scary part is the conditions are terrible, so it's real easy to fumble the ball here. But, yeah, with the weapons they have, and, you got Jamison Quinn up here short, McCall, all great speed. On the other side.
Yeah, I've liked what I've seen out of McCall the last 2 games.
Oh, you got a number of players out there that can take this ball to
Jamison
the house.
Quinn seems to be a nice little athlete as well.
And it's a long, that's
boom,
a
that
booming
one.
punt, pushing Davis way
Nice
back
catch.
to his own 35, but he catches it in the air. He's looking for room, and there's nothing there. So it actually ends up being a mistake. They actually lose 2 yards on that choice, but it's an aggressive play, great coverage, and a booming punt,
Yeah, that kid's got it. That kid's got a leg.
Absolutely. Davis, honestly, to go back and catch that in these conditions
Yeah,
is
he
a
made a nice
play.
catch for sure.
And, great coverage there. Tackles made there by number 20. That's Egan, the punter, makes the tackle, too. So that's an all-around great play by Egan.
All right, let's see what Fredonia does here on
Trips
offense.
left. Fredonia this offense needs to get going and get back on the board here. And they're right back to the air, looking deep to Davis. He has him, and the ball is overthrown. Taking a shot there, and Whitfield's just not able to connect with Davis, who had his man beat.
He had a lot of time, too.
Yeah, that was Matt Welsh on the coverage. And Davis and Whitfield just, they can't quite connect on that deep ball this year. We've seen that a few times now. Empty backfield once again, 2nd down and 10 right at midfield. Whitfield this time looking to his left, and it's not sure if that was for McCall or
another
Fry.
situation where they're a little confused out on the outside of where the ball's going.
So now back-to-back incomplete passes, and now Fredonia offense
That was
is
another rocket, by the way.
It was. I almost think that was intended for Fry.
I think it was. I think it was as well.
And Lauder's going way out to his left, so it's going to be empty backfield again.
And,
Cassadaga's continue to challenge Fredonia to throw.
3 passes.
And Fredonia's counting the box, and they continue to throw.
Looks like he's going to have
Throw. He's got room. It's thrown. He's caught. Nice diving catch there by McCall, but it's going to be 4th down.
And
it's
I
going to
think
be
Fredonia will
4th
go
and 1.
I think they'll go for it here.
Absolutely. That's a big-time catch in this weather. We're going to see it on replay here. Again, muddy conditions. And
Once
Whitfield's
again, a lot of time.
Watch for the hard count here. No, Whitfield's going to keep it on the keeper, and he's going to have the 1st down. Under center. We don't see that a lot. A lot of times they don't snap it. They do a hard count. But this time they did snap it. Price of Whitfield. And they get a nice push and get a big 1st down for the Hillbillies.
And now we're under 5 minutes in the half, so they can score here, leave them with little or no time.
Yeah, and
It'd be big.
It'd be a huge touchdown because Cassadaga will get the ball to start the 2nd half. So to go up 2 scores here with that safety would be big for the Hillbillies. 1st and 10, now back to Lauder. And, he's going to have a gain of, 2 to 3 yards here, depending on the spot.
Gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
So you got trips right, empty backfield again, gain of a long 2 on here, 2nd and short 8, long 7, whatever you want to call it. We haven't seen Whitfield run the ball in a while. He's not going to throw it right back to Fry, and this time it's complete. He goes out of bounds just short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and it brings up
3rd and short.
Ooh, shorter, closer than I thought.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and about 1 now. Again, no doubt about it's 4-down territory. You're going to see here in the replay. And the corners over there are given a lot of room. And now this time they're playing up on Friday.
Yeah,
3rd
I
and
like the
short,
wide side
but
of the field here.
yeah, no help, no safety help for these DBs at all.
They're out there on the island.
And they're going to give it to Lauder in 3rd and
There he
short.
goes.
And he is untouched. And he is going to get into the end zone. That is a 29-yard touchdown run for Lauder. They're going to score up by 2 scores now if they can convert the extra point.
You love to see that. You love to see the senior going
Yeah,
in.
and there it is on the replay. And the big man's got more. It's decepting speed.
Showed some speed there.
Yeah.
Only got touched there by the end and was able to stay up and get into the zone. Kid plays tough.
Yep, Sal Tabone on for the extra point attempt, looking to go up by 9 in the 2-score lead here. So this is a huge extra point kick with that safety. Really trying to take advantage of that now. Ethan Fry on the hold. Nick Whitfield the snap. It's down, it's up, and it is good. And what a weapon Sal Tabone has been all year. He's only missed 1 regular distance extra point attempt all year. He actually made one at 35 yards down in Salamanca.
It's impressive.
Yes. So he's missed 2. The other one was from a 35. You know, Fredonia has had a few unsportsmanlike penalties this year. Knocking on wood right now. None tonight. Actually, I don't know if Fredonia has a penalty. Well, it was declined. They had a holding. It was declined on them. This is by far the least penalized game we've had. Again, for the viewers, I am knocking on wood as I'm saying that. But that has been Achilles' heel for the Hillbillies all year.
Donna Kroll and Jackie Edwards were the first 2 winners of the football raffle.
All right, so that's a big touchdown. You know, Cassadaga, the Cougars are hanging around in a real threat. Had the chance to take the lead. They couldn't do anything with it.
It was exactly what Fredonia needed to do after the safety. Go right down and score again. Get that lead up a little bit.
Yeah, right. You know, forcing that punt 3 and out deep in their own territory. Bad snap. Get a safety. Absolutely. And now Calder Neer is going to kick off.
And there's nothing better than scoring a touchdown on senior night.
No doubt about that. You got Nick Whitfield with 1 and Matt Lauder with the other. 2 seniors that have been staples here for this team for many years. Both 3-year starters. And here's the Nears kickoff. Another high, a little deeper this time. Caught right around the 12-yard line, but a chance for return. And he's got room, but what a tackle there.
And what do you know? Look who it is.
Matt Lauder with the big hit. That's Jackson Gowan, the quarterback, returning the kickoff deep, and that's a nice tackle there by Lauder.
And you could really tell some of the footing was pretty tough out there.
Yeah, so
Especially running full
3:33.
speed.
Oh, yeah, you know, and that's, again, you know, this fast powerhouse Fredonia offense has definitely been slowed down a little bit in these slippery conditions. I almost guarantee that the coaching staff is going to look to not be able to play at home for playoffs because of this field, which is a real shame. They're going to try to get on a turf to take advantage of their speed. So what's Cassadaga do here? The Cougars, 3:33, down 2 scores.
And
Get the ball to start the second half, too.
We'll see if they try to go to the air here.
False start here.
That's not a good start for them.
Yeah,
Already back them up.
Absolutely. So now, 1st and 15. Let's see if Fredonia, especially if they stop them on 1st down, they may look to use their timeouts here, looking to get the ball back again.
Especially because they have a more predominant passing offense. They can get the ball down the field a little easier with passing, where the Cougars are going to look to try to pass the ball, but
Absolutely. And with all the weapons they have on this team, they can score from anywhere at any time. Special teams, defense, and offense. So 1st and 15, still really there should have been no time run on that clock there, Mr. Ball. 1 second win. I know, I'm picking on you. So 1 second ran off on that last play. 3:32, shotgun formation, rolling right here, looking over the middle. Oh! The safety had a chance there. Ethan Fry, Lauder and Fry on the coverage, and that was intended for number 1, their leading receiver, Welsh. 20 catches on the year. I don't think he has one tonight.
They also brought in a taller receiver, number 88, on that one, maybe to try to throw it up a little higher to him.
Yeah, it's a good point because 88's not a starter according to their starting offense sheet we got. So 88 name.
I thought maybe they'd throw it up top to him, or they didn't
still
look.
Might.
They didn't go. They didn't look
Trent
to him though.
Phillips, the senior, listed at 6'3". You know, that doesn't have Whitfield, but you do have, you know, you look at the Davis, I don't know who their dad is, but, you know, they don't have the height advantage there. Well, 5'7", 8", maybe 5'10" with the senior under a ton of pressure this time. Gowan throws it up. It's going to be
intercepted by Fry.
And let's see if he can get the edge. Big block, and oh, it's going to be a legal crackback. And it's going to negate this touchdown.
Ooh.
And there's a second one downfield.
Like two.
But modern day offense, you cannot do crack blocks leading with your shoulder. You have to lead with your hand. And you know, that's a tough penalty on Cash. It's going to be a Matt Cash. You know, it's not going to negate the interception, but it is going to negate the return. And there was a second penalty way down around the 5 or 10. I did not see that.
Looks like that one was a clip as well by the Hillbillies.
So
pushing
big
the back.
play by Fry. His touchdown is going to be negated.
That one's tough. As a player, that one is tough because you feel like you're doing everything right. You're looking at him straight in the numbers, and you can't use your shoulder pads on that one. That's tough for Cash.
You know, it's protecting its player safety. It's
and
a newer rule.
And that does make sense.
When you and I played, that's a great block, and everyone's cheering him on, right?
And I liked what the Fredonia coaches did there. They let Cash know that he made a nice play, everything, keep his head in the game. But you got to use your hands there.
Right. And that's going to push the ball back to the 49 of the Hillbillies. But with 3:09 left.
As Fry gets the crowd going after his big play got called back. Like to see his spirits are still high.
First down, Fredonia from their own 49.
And they're definitely going to.
Oh, they're going to score here.
Oh, yeah. They're going to get
going up by 3
their spread offense
here
to work right now. We'll see what Matt Palvino has to.
And I believe they have two
timeouts.
Yeah, 2 timeouts left, as you can see on our screen here. That is right. Whitfield taking the snap. Whitfield's looking to his right.
Over the middle.
Got Fry open over the middle.
Oh!
It's the slipping. So he went right back to Fry after the interception. He's going to bring it to about the 29. It'll be a Hillbilly first down.
As a senior quarterback leader, I like what he did there. He went right back to his guy.
Right. The guy touchdown called back. Absolutely made the defensive play, reward him.
And Fry had to come out. He got too much mud stuck in his helmet.
Yeah. So in for Fry, you see, is that Quinn or Keegan Whitfield?
Like
I'm not
81
sure.
Whitfield.
Okay, it's Keegan Whitfield in for Fry. Looking to his right, throws to Davis, makes a great catch.
Great catch.
Losing his footing. The clock is going to run, though. Ethan Fry is coming right back in. I am going to score here, Keegan. Get off the field. It'll be second down, gain of 5. And again, the footing comes into play there. But good job by Davis staying with it. Empty backfield once again. No safety still here by this Cougar defense. Just challenging.
The middle is wide open.
Absolutely. And this time Whitfield's going to keep it. He's got the middle, and he's going to get a first down right around the 15. The clock will stop until the chains are moved. You know, these officials, you're not supposed to start the clock until the boxes start, and they do it all the time. They just stop it and wind it. It's not a big deal here because of the timeouts, but you know, don't be lazy. Don't rush the field. Let the box get set before you start that clock. Trips right here. Looking again to Fry. He's got him. Oh, the ball comes loose, but they're going to rule him down.
That's a catch.
They're going to definitely a catch. They rule him down. What? Okay, it is a first down. It's going to be first and goal. Clock is running. Just over a minute left. Plenty of time with 2 timeouts. Lauder's back in the backfield here. Look for him to get the carry, and he does. Nice cut to the left, and he is going to score. So what an impressive drive there by the Fredonia offense.
Yeah, it was. He's had all day to pass, and he was able to hit a couple slants there, got a couple first downs, and they finish it with their bulldozer, Lauder.
The closer comes in once again, Matt Lauder. And that's a huge score here, making the score 22-7. Sal Tabone on to attempt the extra point.
I love what Fredonia's offense and defense has done.
High snap, Fry gets it down, and the kick is good.
And you love to see the kids run after that football. That's something that's never changed.
Oh, yeah, the little kids out there running around playing. There was many times as a kid you go play your own football game against the other team's younger brothers and cousins and friends off to the side. You know, they don't have that room here, but there was plenty of days growing up back in Delhi. There's a field hockey soccer field right next to our football field. So we would go play our own football game against the other schools.
That was some of the best stuff.
Absolutely.
Coming to these games at the Orange Bowl, you know. Some things don't change.
Right, and when you're, you know, middle schooler or 5th, 6th grade, and you look at these varsity players, they were
idols. I looked up to them.
Absolutely, and then next thing you know, you're here and it's your senior night. You know,
exactly. And those kids out there right now are looking up to these players tonight.
Absolutely, it's a crazy ride here, but that's a big score, 23-7. So let's do the math here. That's 13, 16-point lead. So technically it's a two touchdowns, with 2 touchdowns, 2-point conversions. So that might have been a time you almost go for 2 there to make it a 3-point score, but
hey,
you know they got to get in the end zone.
You don't want to chase points,
and you're making the other team get in the end zone really 4 times, 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversions against this Hillbilly defense.
Yeah, in the way they were able to bounce back after that touchdown by the Cougars, it shows some great perseverance by the Hillbillies.
Absolutely. Calder near on new kickoff here. 1 man back, and that's the quarterback for the Cougars. And that is a perfectly placed ball. It's going to get into the end zone. No chance of return. And what
he gets the crowd going.
Calder near. Another soccer player, Sal Tabone, Calder near, playing football this year.
Oh, he's blowing kisses to the crowd.
You know, and you can't talk enough about how big an advantage that is to have a kicking game.
That was huge.
To have a kicking game here for extra points and kickoffs, it's such an advantage for the Hillbillies, and they don't always have that. For years, you know, you had to go for 2 a lot, and now you have that option. Over, I think. So the Cougars have the ball at their own 20, 55 seconds left. They only have 2 timeouts left. Under center, and they're going to hand it off here to Caldwell, and he's got the edge. He's going to be tackled after about an 8-yard gain there.
They're going to get another 15.
Yep, and it's going to be on Alex Paluk. 15-yard penalty. Let's see. I don't know if we have that on replay. But it's going to be something. Paluk looked.
It'll be at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, I don't know if we even have it on screen. It's behind the play.
I did catch a little bit of it. They did keep playing after. I don't know if it was a 15 penalty flag though. I don't know about that.
But it's good to see Paluk. The last time we saw him, he had a real bad ankle sprain.
He is limping out there, but you play on senior night.
His ankle, you know, he gutted out that Southwestern game, and it was a really difference when he got slowed down. It gave Kennedy that time to roam because he was in Kennedy's face the whole game and his ankle was a balloon after that game. So,
yeah,
he's a hockey player. He's tough, right? He's going to come and rub it off. But
and he's got that thing heavily taped
there.
tonight.
Yeah, another handoff here. Good play there. You got Davis in first, Sam Azra first. Micah Davis in there to help finish him off. Good job by the defensive end there, Ezra.
But the clock is just ticking.
Yeah, 9
and it looks like they're gonna.
And they're not
interest. Not even gonna run another play.
No timeouts being used here. And Cougars are gonna go into halftime licking their wounds. Just a few minutes ago, Pat, they were tied 7-7 and had a chance to take the lead. They went 3-and-out, punted out of their own or snapped over the punter's head, safety. Back-to-back touchdowns by Hillbilly, so 16 unanswered points, and the game is completely changed.
And the that's what happens with special teams turnovers.
Look at Jackson Hickey getting the players right off the field. That's awesome.
Well, yeah, once again, great job by this production crew.
All right, so that'll get us to halftime.
That's a really cool shot running up the hill right there.
Yeah, it is. Great job by our crew once again. We're going to take a little halftime timeout here. We'll be back. We're not going to have any stats, It's not easy keeping stats, when you're doing this. I got
too involved into the game.
Yeah, you look up once or twice. Next thing you know, you're behind. You can't keep up.
My legal pad isn't very good.
No, you got it, and Greg Krause, who's at a wedding tonight, and Pat's gracious enough to fill in. He does. You should see. One of these days we got to show his sheet, Pat, because
totally.
it is. I look over to my right all the time, and it is a scribbled mess.
It's controlled chaos.
Yeah, it is, but he does a good job. But anyway, we are going to take a little halftime break here, and we'll come back. We'll do an end of the halftime show, and we'll lead us in the second half here on senior night at the Orange Bowl. Fredonia up 23-7 over the Cassadaga Faulkner Maple Grove Golden Cougars. We'll be.
Sorry, plug next one.
We're going to take a pause.
Yeah. That's why I'm maybe next week.
Okay, you're good.
I'll get up there again.
All right, here we are back at the Orange Bowl for our little halftime show. I'm Shannon Davis, Pat Mahaney, and Fredonia is up 23-7 after a quick 16-point strike. We had a safety and back-to-back touchdowns, which was for a long time a pretty even game, Pat.
Yeah.
Cassadaga, Maple Grove, Faulkner tied it up, and the momentum went their way for a second. Even Fredonia even had to punt one time after. And next thing you know, a turnover on special teams gets you a safety. Next thing you know, they're up 9. Next thing you know, they're up 16. So Fredonia went to the locker room up big. They got the momentum. And they just came back down that hill feeling good, feeling fine. We'll see what they bring in the second half.
Yeah, I was talking to the coaching staff a little bit at halftime, and defensive coach Jordan Sherlock said they caught us once in that 4-man front, and that's that big run we saw by Caldwell. And it did. Their offensive line did a great job. Caldwell hit it hard, did a great play, and had a real nice run. So they did catch the Fredonia defense once, but really, besides that one big play, there hasn't been a lot of consistent yards out of this Cassadaga Golden Cougar offense, along with Maple Grove Faulkner. So there's a real tall task here. To one, you got to shut down the Fredonia offense in the second half. Two, you got to score multiple times in the second half as well. And I don't know if the Cougars have that in their repertoire.
They do get the ball here to start the second half, so they are going to have to come out, strike hard, get it, and look to get some points up on the board.
Yeah, they absolutely. It's a great point, Pat. They need an outstanding drive really need to score. If they get a long drive and don't
There you
score, it's
go.
not the complete end of the world.
Love
But,
this on-field
yeah,
coverage.
It's so good to have that second and third cameraman here. So Jackson Hickey does such an awesome job down on the field. So I really appreciate, these volunteers we have come out here and help us. It's, the players enjoy it. And obviously I hope our viewers are enjoying it because it is a really neat perspective, without a doubt. And, Pat, I don't know if we literally have viewers all over the state and all over the country tuning in tonight. So I get texts all week long, hey, we're doing the show. Thank you so much. You guys do such a great job. So I want to shout quick to my dad, who I know is watching 5 hours away back home. I know he'd love to be here. And a shout out to all those other grandparents and relatives and friends that are all over the country, literally Florida, etc., tuning in, watching tonight. It's our pleasure to be able to bring this game to you. And thanks to Chip Rewalt and his crew to be able to put this on. Pat, now you and I are just here having fun. These guys are doing all the work.
Absolutely. Hey, you love to see that hillbilly pride all over.
We're the eye candy. You guys are the work. We understand. Chip, you have a face for radio. It's not our fault. But I can't say enough. I've been doing this a few years, and this broadcast, not for me, because of me, but the guys have done the instant replay, the clock, the multiple cameras, the timeouts on the screen. I mean, when we first started, we didn't have the score clock on the screen. So it's such a...
Times have changed since Ed Eaker was in the booth.
Yeah, but... Yeah, absolutely. It's a real... and I know the kids go back and watch it, and even years to come. Scouts. I've had scouts say to players, oh, we love your guys' broadcast and so on. So it's a real honor. So here we go. Start of the second half. We got Calder Neer kicking off. Last time he booted in the end zone. Let's see if he does that again. Here comes that crowd, Pat. Calder.
A fan favorite here.
Another deep kick. It's going to be caught right around the 10, though, with a chance to return by the quarterback, Gowan. But a good coverage there downfield. Let's see if I can catch who's on those tackles. It's getting harder and harder.
Yeah, there's
I'm still watching as they come closer. That was I think that was McCall that made that tackle downfield.
It's getting a little tough to see those numbers out there right now.
I love the jerseys, but if you guys try to read these black numbers in orange, you get a little mud on them, and my old eyes, it's hard to, the numbers don't pop out at you by any means. But so here we go, a must drive here for the Cougar to start the second half from their own 34-yard line, first down and 10. Power I, give to the deep back. This time Abrams is the deep back and nothing there.
And that goes to the Noah Abram running back.
And actually, Noah Abrams did a nice job pushing that pile forward, Pat. Let's see how many yards they give him, because he was hit at the line of scrimmage. Gain of 4 on the play, so nice run there by Noah Abrams.
Brings up 2nd and 6.
So good second effort by the senior running back of Cassadaga, Noah Abrams. And, he's a real solid player over there on the Cougar sideline from Cassadaga. Always a threat to score. Power I again, once again, going to Abrams in the backfield, and he's going to break through. He's going to, let's depend the spot. He might be falling forward for the first down. And it is a first down. So back-to-back carries for Abrams at the deep back. And the Braves are winning 1-0 after 1. That's always a good thing. Pat and I are both very wise fans of baseball.
It looks like the Red Sox won earlier.
Yeah, the Red Sox had big. And here's the replay on that. But, yeah, those Dodgers, it's not going to be easy for the Braves, but the door's there. A chance to win. Abrams in third carry in a row. And another nice gain. And then one guy to beat. That's Nick Whitfield. That might have been the touchdown-saving tackle there. So nice adjustment by the halftime.
Yeah,
Cougar had been, Caldwell was the deep back. Abrams was the back in front of Caldwell really most of the season. And looking from afar, knowing what Abrams can do, as you can see here, why not? A nice block by Caldwell there on Lauder.
Looks like their focus is to
15 yards downfield there.
Yeah,
so.
it looks like they're coming out the second half with a little game plan to get him the ball.
Absolutely. You know,
and it looks like they got
power
3 in the
eye
backfield.
again, and right back to Abrams again. Still, you know, there's not a lot of space there, but they're falling forward. That offensive line is pushing forward, and Abrams using his speed and power to fall forward. Only a gain of maybe 3 this time, 2nd and 7. But, again, nice job, nice push, falling forward, finishing that run. Again,
and that's 4 carries in a row. And
it looks like Micah Davis and Lauder's coming on the blitz here, and it's going to be and they're caught him on the blitz. Rolling out wide, Simon Davis back in the coverage, and it falls incomplete. A nice play call there. The Fredonia defense and linebackers were sucked in looking for the run play, and they took a shot there.
Looked like he had some chance to keep it on the ground. Looked like there was some green ahead of him. If you look at the replay, looks like he could have ran for the first down there, and he decided to throw the ball for the end zone.
And you know, and he was under good coverage there.
Yeah, good
Davis
coverage by the defensive
there.
backs there for the Hillbillies.
That's a great point, Pat. If he turns and runs, he's got at least a first down. In the secondary, he's playing man-to-man with the back to him. So, you know, if he watches that film, he's going to, man, I should have ran that one. But a little break for Fredonia there, a good play call. They got caught in an all-out blitz. Ends got sucked in, giving him the corner. Back to power eye, fake to Abrams this time, looking for the same thing. And the pass is going to be incomplete.
I thought he almost made a phenomenal catch right there.
I was looking for that ball, too, and, you know, the turf, once again, you see receivers slipping. Nick Whitfield literally is out there fixing the field as they play because it's so bad.
The quarterback Godwin's rolling out to his left, which makes it a little tough for him to throw it across his body to the receivers. Typically, you like to see the right-hander roll out to the right side. Makes it a little bit easier for him to make a pass.
You're absolutely right, and I'm going to tell you why he's rolling out to the left. Nick Whitfield's playing corner on the wide side of the field. So
stick away from
nothing against Simon Davis, done a decent job out there, but he's
they're
not
going
the
for it
athlete
here
Nick
on
Whitfield.
4th and 7.
Yeah. So big down here for the Cougars early. Trips right, looking left once again, and he completes it. A little too much of a cushion by the corner. There's your tall receiver, number 88.
Trent Phillips.
You know, and again, the corner there, Simon Davis gave a little bit too much of a cushion. He tried to close at the last second, couldn't quite get there. Good pass and catch from Gowan. And what was his name again, 88?
Trent Phillips.
The
6'3" senior.
Just gets past that marker. Just a hair too much cushion there by Davis.
All right,
big
and
conversion.
they get a fresh set of downs here in the Hillbilly territory, so we'll see if they can come up.
And right back to Abrams. No surprise there. Nice hole up the middle. It's going to be tackled by the safety, Fry. And Micah Davis also in the tackle, but nice hole right up the gut. Back-to-back first
did
downs.
have a lot of helmets in the box, but they were able to find a hole.
Owen Rush coming in on to play that defensive line. I know his grandparents are tuning in from Florida, rooting on their grandson. So here we go, back-to-back first downs. Not quite first and goal. It's down at right around the 11. Hard count, didn't quite jump, and this time the Fredonia defense is ready for Abrams. I don't know if he got any. Let's see the spot. Maybe gain of 1. I don't know.
Looks like their plan here is just
right.
to run
gain
power.
of 2. They gave him forward progress up to about the 9-yard line.
2nd and 8.
It looked like Abrams almost wanted to go off for a break there, and the coach said, "No, we need you. Get right back out there."
We might have was having an equipment issue, but he's right back in there. Yeah, they're sticking with this power eye. 3 power eye back here.
Yeah.
With the fullback very close to the quarterback.
Yeah. An extra, basically almost like a tackle. If roll out here, Caldwell's going to try to keep it. Paluk and Simon Davis tackles him short of the end zone, but it's going to be 3rd and short spot. Yeah. But that rollout has been effective there, and they're getting the edge.
Yup, the DN's got to stay home there.
Actually, that's yeah, it is Paluk out on that side, and Davis and it might have been Davis and Lauder in the tackle, not Paluk.
Well, big 3rd down here. It obviously is once again 4 down territory though.
Yeah, absolutely. So look for Abrams to get the ball here, and he does. And he is into the end zone,
Touchdown.
I believe, for the touchdown.
And
So what a drive here by the Cougars, Pat.
And that is what Cassadaga needed to do, and they were successful. So we'll see.
I know all week long, knowing Abrams well, the Fredonia coaching staff, a number of the players are like, why don't they give it to Abrams more? Well, they just did, and they just scored. Was that 84-34 on attempt the extra point there for Cassadaga?
That's Braylon.
Oh, Braylon, that's
Palladino.
right. She made her first one and makes the second one. Great job by
junior
Braylon
kicker.
there. Yeah.
You really love to see that though. That's awesome.
Yeah. And you assuming, that she might be a soccer player herself.
Of
I don't
course.
know that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to assume that. But again, what a drive by the Cougars and Abrams. Abrams came out there and ran that ball hard.
Heavy dose of Abrams right there.
And the offensive line, you brought out the side that they're smaller than the Fredonia line, but they won that drive without a doubt. And you got the cleat cleaner out there. Everyone's trying to keep these cleats clean. I don't know how. You need about 4-inch cleats on this field.
With the evening dew rolling in, it's just getting worse out there.
It definitely is. So you got Micah and Simon Davis back deep, but if you're the Cougars, this might be a little chance for an onside kick too. Catch them off guard.
Yeah, you gotta be paying attention
absolutely.
if you're the Hillbillies out there for some trickery.
We saw Fredonia give up that big onside at the end
Yeah,
of
they're
the
down
Southwestern
9
game
right
last.
now. The momentum might have switched a little bit their way, so the Hillbillies need to come out here. Keep the ball, go down.
Ball
and score.
fell off, but that's a great point, Pat. They're down 9 here. Why don't you go for 2 on that play? That's not a. Now, because by kicking that extra point, you're still down 2 scores.
There is still a lot of time left.
Yeah,
so
but
maybe,
still,
they're not
you would think, although you keep your momentum by making the kick, but either way, whether you're down 9 or 10, that's 2 scores. So you would think in the book, strategically, you might want to go for 2 there, but, Greco's won way more state titles than I have, and he chose to kick the extra point, and let's see if that comes into play later on. So the ball cannot stay on the tee.
And it looks like they are going to be doing
that's tilted way back, isn't it?
I think he's going to be popping this one up high.
It's an interesting formation, too, by this special teams.
Yep.
They kick it deep to Micah Davis this time. Kicks it about the 18. He's got some room himself.
Nice
out to the 46-yard line. A little extra.
He's saying
it's down. The ball came loose, but he was down. Officials ruled him down.
The Golden Cougars wanted to fumble there.
Yeah, they did. I didn't even see it come loose, but again, a real nice return. That was caught right on the 12, maybe? Let's see. No, about the 16, and brings it out to the 46. So 30-yard return for Micah Davis, and good blocking, really. He's not touched till about the 43. So good job by the special teams here, and right back to that empty backfield look. Trips right, Twins left. Whitfield all by himself, and still no safety.
Empty backfield. Once again, you got to look for those skinny posts down the middle.
Right back to Fry's having a game.
They like that one a lot. He's such a big target. He's been wide open every time.
Oh, and the fans are getting on number 1, and that's Matt Welsh, and he is giving it right back. Bring it on, Matt Welsh, leading receiver he's still talking to the crowd. So they're not going to let him get away with that, and they're going to keep giving it to him. Okay, Lauder
Looks
back
like,
in the backfield here. You're
looks
probably
like
going to
the Golden
expect him to
Cougars got a
get
couple
him.
fresh jerseys in there
Yeah,
on defense
no,
as
look
well.
at Whitfield all the time in the world, rolling now to his left, throwing, it is dropped by Ronski. Hit late there.
A lot of speed on that throw.
You know, I mean, he also a little, you know, we saw it earlier, Davis, you turn your head a little too quick. Jamison Quinn is going to come in for Ronski. Ronski did not like that hit that he got afterwards, and now he's taking his gloves off. Frustrated he dropped it, but you got to look it in. It has nothing to do with the gloves, my friend.
There's another player who has a little history with the Fredonia Hillbillies. Ronski's dad was a heck of a player here for the Hillbillies.
Trips right, Fry left, and they're sign giving off to Lauder. Cuts in, he's going to get the first down. Nice job there by Lauder finding a hole.
Great extra push as he looks for his teammates to help him up.
And I don't know, the camera probably didn't catch this battle, but number 70, Owen Rush, the sophomore, was on number 12. And if
There
you
we
can
go on
see,
the replay.
and he's out of it. You can see way to the left. Look just out of the screen.
The old
Owen Rush
pancake
just
block.
lands on top of, and he didn't like it. And he gave Owen he had to reach up and hit him in the back of the head. He's giving up a lot of pounds there, playing linebacker, number 12. Whitfield looking to his right, didn't like what he had. He's got Fry deep, but he can't get over, and he runs over number 12. Cassadaga, but a good job, good pursuit there of the defense, and that's Carson DePasquale. He's a senior linebacker. He's listed at 150, but I'm closer to 130 if you ask me.
Man, he had the second move. He had Fry deep, but just was unable to get it to him.
Look, you know, that's a good job by DePasquale playing linebacker. A real tough kid to be able to do that, undersized there. So hats off to him, and there he is right back up there again. Whitfield looking to Fry again, and it's complete again.
And it looks like they're gonna
mark
him a little short.
Yep.
Man. Yeah, he's getting a heavy dose tonight.
Yes, he is. They're giving him out all by himself, and that post has been there all night long. Fry is winning that matchup against Welsh in one-on-one coverage out there all night long. Gives it to Lauder in 3rd and 1, and he's going to power his way through. The big fella there. What number is that?
Powered
60.
through.
Is that 62?
62 it looks to be.
And you're right. It's a different jersey. That's an old Faulkner
I think
jersey.
that might be 60.
60? It's hard. He's got light gold numbers there. But Lauder's able to muscle through him and get the first down. And with the clock running here, too, and that's big, up by 9. Fredonia is looking to his right, now back to his left,
deep.
going for Fry. Oh, one-handed catch over Welsh for the touchdown. What a throw and an even better catch by Ethan Fry.
That was a beautiful throw and catch right there.
Absolutely. Let's see if we see that again.
Oh, man, he put it right there.
I can't. Oh, the camera's a little late getting there. Oh, but trust me, that was a great catch there by
Had a lot
Fry.
of time, poise.
29 to 14.
Put it right in his breadbasket as he crossed the lineup. And just what the Hillbillies needed after the Cougars scored.
Absolutely. Saltabone on to try to make it 30 to 14 here with 3:35 left in the 3rd quarter. And once again, Saltabone right into that new Beaver Club scoreboard. And the kick is good, making the score Fredonia 30, Cassadaga 14, back to a 16-point lead. So great answer here by the Hillbillies after impressive Cougar drive.
Yeah, that was a great throw coming out on first down after a first down, and a beautiful throw by Whitfield Jr.
Yeah, without a doubt, and probably a better catch. I still think he might have got that one hand.
Yeah, it looked like the defender actually was holding his other hand down. Yeah, Fry's had a big game. And it looks to see like they'll be booting it deep here again.
So Calder near once again. Looking for a, he's looking for a spot where there's a little less money, better footing here. You see Calderas walking back and forth right along that 40. Where am I going to plant this ball so I can actually get any grip? There's Calder near here on for the kickoff. Noah Abrams this time is the lone deep back. So that's a little bit of adjustment. We've had Gowan back there earlier, and that's a perfect kick by Calder. It's going to roll into the end zone.
No, it doesn't. It rolls inside the 5.
Oh, no, yeah, that's even better. I mean, that's an absolute perfect kick, pinning them back. When you have one guy deep like that, because Fredonia's kicked it short all year long, Calder near takes advantage again, kicks no chance, slips on the short field. I don't know what Jackson's looking at here. There it is.
There's
you got
the
the
crowd.
fan faithful in the pink out here at the Orange Bowl. Pinning.
That was an impressive kick right there. You know, plays like that are game changers.
Look at that.
They
That's
love
a
it.
little college
And all
atmosphere
game,
here.
Fredonia's
Yeah.
been making plays on special teams.
Yes, they have, and it's been, 3 components of the game, and now looking to maybe get their second safety here, pinning them back.
Big
Ball
time.
spotted.
Got to step up
Where's
here.
it? Probably look around the 4-yard line. So we 1st and 10 from their own 4 after a Near's kick. And it's not a lot there. Good defense there on the outside. Let's see, you have Ezra and Matt Cash, I believe, in on that tackle. So good job there. Maybe a gain of 1, be 2nd and 9. This is the last thing the Cougars want after scoring a touchdown. Giving up a long drive and then getting pinned back on their next possession, yeah. Abrams again, and once again, nothing there. Might even be a loss on the play. Let's see, I think that might, it's so hard to tell who was in there first. Matt Cash is acting very excited. I don't know if that was him or not in there first, but maybe a loss of 1 on the play, and the player's looking to get the crowd into it now. What do you do here if you're the Cougars? Do you try to run and get some yards to punt, or do you go to the first down?
Passing's a dicey situation with the blitz coming by the Hillbillies. You don't want to give up a second safety, but you also need to get a first down.
Yeah, they're down 16 here, 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. So they definitely need a first down here, but it's real risky. Motion here,
Inside
fake, and they're
handoff.
going inside.
Nice
And
play by
nothing
the-
there again. Don't get a silly penalty here. A little bit of push and shove, and that was number 4 on the carry.
Cameron Bauer.
First time we've called his name all year, so they're trying to almost a little counter trap type play, but on comes
And they're bringing their punt team right out.
And Feronia's looking to get great field position here, but we've seen Egan punt before with a couple booming punts.
Yeah, we've
But
also
he's
seen
going to be
their
kicking
long
out of his own
snapper
end zone here.
have a little trouble as well, though, so it's important to
Absolutely.
get a good snap here.
Good snap this time. Punt in the end zone. And it is going to be second safety on special teams. And let's see who that was.
We're going to have to go
I
to the
think
replay
that might have
there.
been number 50, Jaden Whitfield, the way he's acting, the senior on the punt block. Let's take a look. And it was Jaden Whitfield. And a second safety for this Fredonia Hillbilly special teams.
You'll love to see that by the senior making a play.
And look at the excitement he had coming way
Oh,
out
yeah.
on that end zone.
His teammates are more happy for him.
Absolutely.
You love to see it.
So that'll make the score 32-14, 109.
And looks to be
There is a
player
player down on the field here. Where? And that must have cramped up. I almost meant the way, because he's nowhere near where the play was. Oh, I don't know.
The punter was 20.
Yeah. So
It
let's
looks like number 3.
3.
Austin Chase looks to be the
injured player on
golden cougar down on the field. Looks to be an ankle or knee injury.
Yeah, that looks a little bit more in a cramp. He's getting helped off by his teammate and
Yeah, you
coach
never
over
want to
there.
see that on either team.
And I don't know if he tried to get to the sideline and then fell. That's my guess, because really, it was right around the 35-yard line.
I don't think anyone's down there during the play.
No.
So.
Unless he was on the, he could have been a gunner or something too. We were watching the punt block and couldn't see, but.
Yeah, they just had no room to punch. Jaden Whitfield just got right through, got a hand up.
Yeah,
and once again, the Fredonia special teams making a lot of plays out here tonight.
Yeah, and they on Western New York Athletics, the week in review show that they actually gave a shout out to the Fredonia special teams, because they've been coming up in that third phase week after week, making plays.
It's big time.
It sure is. So now let's see if Egan, I'm going to assume Egan's going to come on and punt again like last time on the safety. And you got Davison, if you remember, Simon Davis had to run way back on the last punt from his own 15 on a booming punt. So, and it is going to be Egan. You see him holding the ball back there, number 20, punting. And that punting it up in the air gives the coverage team more time to get downfield. So I think it's a smart move here. But it's probably not something you practice a ton as a high school team either. And again, another high punt. It's going to bunt, like perfect punt too. No chance for return there.
And the flag goes
out.
come
Well,
out.
it's out of bounds, so it's on a kickoff. So that's what the flag is for. Last time Fredonia made them re-punt. Are they going to make them do it again? Let's see. Coach Sherlock's coming to talk to the official. I think they're going to make them punt it again and be back from the 15 if they do. And he's discussing here with the official the options. Let's see what he does. Looks like they're going to take the ball this time. They saw Egan's ability to punt, and they didn't want to take any chances.
With the lead, you like to just get the ball and see what you can do here anyway. And Fredonia's going to look to put it away here.
Oh, absolutely. They're already up. Well, now you're up, let's see, you're up 18 now, right? Is my math right there? So you're already up 3 scores. You got that. And they get the ball all the way up at the 45 of the, what do I want to say, of the Cougars field. Because that rule, what is it, so many yards from the spot they kicked it. So it's 35 yards from where they kick it. Normally you get it like 35 when it goes out. But normally you're kicking off from the 40.
Yeah.
So that's the 30 yards, right? Now, since you kicked off from the 20, that's why you get it at the 45. So good choice there.
Great field position.
Yeah.
In the end, great field position
Absolutely.
for the Hillbillies.
Up by 18. Lauder in the backfield next to Whitfield. Lauder's going to go right back
to his
right
favorite
back to
target
Fry.
tonight.
And, he's tackled behind from 34. Make sure he's all right. It's one of those dangerous tackles. He can twist his neck, but he hopped right up.
I think Fry's got the muddiest jersey out there tonight.
Yeah, well, it makes sense that he
He's
does.
been a huge target. He's having a great game.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2.
And now they've switched up. Welsh has been on him all day, and now Welsh is over on Davis on the other side, number 2. of Cassadaga has moved over. That's Jackson Gowan,
Their quarterback.
the quarterback.
He's done it all tonight, though.
Well,
for
he's
them.
been a corner on the other side, so they, Fry's own Welsh. Let's change it up. And now Whitfield's looking to his right against Welsh again to Davis, and he's all over him.
I think
No flag there. Davis was tackled by Welsh on that one. So they're still going at Welsh wherever he is out there.
That might have been maybe an uncatchable ball as
Could
well.
be.
But nice little double route there. As we look at the replay.
The fans are chanting, you can't do that, but they didn't get the call. And there it is. Maybe incidental contact.
I think they both had a little
He had his
foot
head
issues.
turned. Yep, he had his head
Yep.
turned when that contact was made. Good replay footage there. It looked a lot worse.
Third and
live.
short.
Right to Lauder. No surprise. And Lauder's going to fall forward for the first down. And a pancake
Great
block there by
pancake.
the center, Simon Price.
I've really been impressed with Price the last 2 weeks. He's not the tallest guy, but that guy.
Again, Simon Price, he's
He
a
brings
sophomore,
it.
but he is a gym rat, Pat.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
in the gym
I like
all
that.
summer long, working hard. And like I said, he's squatting a huge amount of weight at his size. So he gets that low center of gravity and does a great job snapping the ball, too.
You love to see the boys down at Darwin's.
This time pass is incomplete to Davis. Whitfield threw a little off target
Looks like
here.
he had
another
two
post.
guys open and wasn't
Yeah.
sure who to throw it to.
Yeah. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Fredonia 32, Cassadaga, Faulkner, Maple Grove 14 after 3 quarters of play. And here's that replay. Again, Davis has his guy, and Whitfield just misses him there.
Oh, yeah, he was looking for Davis, but he also had Fry open going across him. They both
Well,
were
you know,
open.
and like I said, they switched Welsh to the other side, so
Looks like they're going after
they're
the
going
other
after
side
Welsh
now.
without a doubt. You know, back-to-back passes to Davis now with Welsh covering them, and both incomplete.
Yeah, well, we're going to the fourth quarter here. Fredonia on the move. Looks like Price, who we were just talking about, got nicked up a little bit on that last play as well.
Oh, did he come off the field?
No, he's not coming out, but he
Okay.
came up limping a little bit.
All right, well, that's
I don't
definitely
think he's
something
coming
key
out. And you said they got
He's got notoriously bad ankles, Pat. Knock on wood, it hasn't come up
you
this
said
year.
Owen Rush, another sophomore.
Yeah,
so that's 2 sophomores in the middle of that offensive line.
Yeah, and the other guard's only a junior. So
you
the
love to
tackles are seniors,
All
but the
right.
inside are underclassmen.
You love to see that, some young players coming back next year, you know.
And Owen Rush has started back-to-back years as a sophomore. He started as a freshman. Second year ever playing football.
Wow.
Started on varsity as a freshman.
That's impressive.
Trips right here, second down and 10. Whitfield, empty backfield. Looking
There
for
he goes.
Lauder over the middle. Completed, still on his feet. And inside to
Took
about
4
the 13.
guys to take him down.
Absolutely.
And you like to see them getting Lauder involved in the passing game as well.
I think it's only his second catch of the year, and he's got pretty good hands, too. So, nice play call there. You got Jamison
Looks
Quinn
like they're trying to
in
put it away right now.
as well at receiver.
Empty backfield again.
Hits Quinn.
Quinn!
One guy to beat, and Noah Abrams, touchdown saving tackle. And Simon Davis had to fall, and he probably could have got the block for Quinn. But it's going to be first and goal either way at the – no, not first and goal. My bad. It's going to be second down and 1 to 2 yards right at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, I got ahead of myself there. I thought
Yeah.
that was a touchdown.
Whitfield looking, throwing, and that is a little out of reach there for his receiver.
Great effort there. That looked like is that McCowan?
I think that's McCall over there based on just where he usually lines up. I can't tell. Yeah. So we got 3rd and short. You know, they've gone to Lauder a lot on 3rd and short, and throughout the season, short yardage. They've called Whitfield's number as well. So I'm guessing a run play here, but you never know with this front. Lauder's in the backfield to Whitfield's right, and it is going to be a pass play. He's looking, running to his left. Breaks
away.
one tackle, can't break the second one. He's going to be loss of play, so that's a sack there.
He's got pretty close. He might have got a yard.
I don't know. I think he might have lost. I'm going to call that a sack, but it's real close. That's
Great pursuit by 83, though. He didn't give up on the play.
Really pushed him out and gave his defense. So it's 34 of Cassadaga on the tackle, Brody Little. And Whitfield keeps it here, and it's going to be a Fredonia first down.
And if you're Fredonia, you're going to want to keep that clock tick-talking.
Yeah, again, you know, the clock's running. You're up by 18. 1st and short, you got
It's
spread out.
It
Could be Whitfield keeping this one. Obviously, he is going to throw. Oh, he's scrambling. He sees the corner. He's going to jog in. Great choice there by Nick Whitfield. I believe that's his second rushing.
Second rushing of the game, yep.
3-yard touchdown run.
And that is going to bring Sal Tabone on for the extra point attempt. 38-14, 9:48 remaining in the 4th quarter here. Fredonia breaking out after, you know, a 7-7, 16 unanswered. Cassadaga had a great start to the first half. Nice drive, but it's been all Fredonia since.
All Fredonia since, yeah. And once again, the senior is really stepping up tonight. And they're going to try to put 40 up on the board here.
And here's Tabone. The kick is up and right down the middle, off the bleachers. And the kids all running after, like you pointed out early, making the score.
And the confetti up in the air by the crowd.
39-14.
Okay. And the confetti is just all over.
It's everywhere, absolutely. The wind, and it's staying up in the air with this wind blowing around here.
And now, you know, maybe Fredonia looks to put a couple of the young guys in here now.
Yeah, you would think maybe. Again, you want to make sure you win by 20 for playoff seeding. You know, that's the only I mean, obviously winning is
well, it looks like Fredonia keeps going. They're going to be
what's that?
a #1 seed? Is that?
No, I don't think so, because you have Medina, who's also undefeated, and you have in one division, and I think because of that close Southwestern game, Southwestern coming back like that with the point differential might have cost Fredonia the 1 seed, and then in the others, 3 divisions in C. Let me look at that either. So it's going to be real close, 2-3. Depew is also undefeated.
So they're down in C too now.
So we got a Brave score update. I just got a text from Ed Schrontz, who's a lowly Dodger fans. You know, whatever.
I got
buy a
1-1.
championship there, Mr. Schrontz. But
I got 1-1.
It's 1-1 in the bottom of the third. Atlanta up the bat for you Braves fans out there. Calder Neer is on to kickoffs. Done a great job. Crowd
he is a crowd favorite as well. I love to see it.
And let's see, Noah Abrams, one deep back still, and he boots it. It's going to land right around the big bounce, and this time into the end zone. Once again, no chance for return.
This kid's got some great moxie out there. And special teams coach Steve Grimala is amped down there right now. He's happy for his boys.
Yeah, you got a couple. Let's see. You got Keegan Whitfield, Jamison Quinn coming in at corners replacing Nick Whitfield and Simon Davis.
Yeah,
Get a sophomore and junior some snaps. Makes a lot of sense right now. And the last thing you want to do is get your quarterback hurt playing defense.
Exactly.
Up 39
and
to
he's
14.
looking pretty happy down on that sideline.
Absolutely.
There's nothing better than coming out of the game when you got a big lead.
Because our field is what it is. This could be their last home game as seniors, even though they're going to have home playoff games. It's option at the double hand. Yeah. The Caldwell, he's got the edge. It's going to be pushed out of bounds. Fry there, and it's a real shame. It's a real shame that these seniors can't play their home playoff games on their own field.
Now, if they're hosting a home playoff game, do they look to go play in Dunkirk? Or?
I think that's the rumor. Because again, a fast team, you want to feel that you have some footing on. So.
Well, I know that.
And that may be the talk of going playing in Dunkirk for playoffs. Nothing official there, but that is the word on the street here. Gain of 9 by Caldwell. Abrams deep back, and they give it to the up back there, and he's going to have a first down. Let's see.
But inside handoffs aren't going to win this game for them.
No, it's not. Caldwell on the carry, getting the first down.
Some good sportsmanship down there. Always nice to see.
You got, is it 50 or 60? Juan Mendez is in there at end right now. And Juan has made some plays throughout the season for this team, junior. It will be could even be a two-way starter next year as a senior.
Number 67.
Yeah. Back in the power I. Yeah, it is a different quarterback. I noticed that too, and he is going nowhere. That's number 10 in at quarterback.
Lucas Sopak.
And he is tackled for a sack there. It looks like it might have been a designed run or an option play. And Sopak kept it. He's going to lose a couple.
Sophomore quarterback, it says. And I know that last name. Southwestern used to have a quarterback who was named Sopak. So maybe there's some relation there.
Could be. So second and long.
And it looks like they're going to stick with him here.
Yeah, you can tell his jersey pops out because it's still white.
And they go back to that power I they got.
Solpak's looking to throws short, gets nothing on that one.
That was rough.
And he's hit as he's throwing. That's, man, and Sopak is still down. That's number, let's see, who hit him?
It looked like
is that 70? That's Owen Rush, who got in instantly. That was like a 2 second. I don't know if he had 2 seconds to make that throw. And he's still down.
Right
He
now.
took it. So you may have Gowan coming back in after that.
Looks like they're going to get some more substitutions in there as well here for the Hillbillies. After seeing a guy down on the ground, they don't want any of their players.
No, defensively and along the line, they rotate that defensive line all year.
And it looked to be maybe a ribs or a shoulder. It looks to be a shoulder right now.
Could be. He got hit as he threw it and landed.
It looked like it was some type of quick pass play that wasn't open, so he didn't have much.
And Owen Rush, I mean, the move he must have put on there and that offensive lineman to get in there from the D line that quick. When the quarterback's throwing a quick post play like that, that's an impressive play by the sophomore there. And he is walking off his own power, but he's, it's a rough couple plays for the sophomore quarterback there. He got tackled for a loss and hit hard as he's throwing the ball in his first couple plays.
Looks like they're going back to
you would think they're not going to go to a third-string quarterback. You're going to bring probably Gowan back in. And these points, if you're Cassadaga, it's going to be their second lead loss by all intents and purposes. The point differential here to have any shot at the playoffs, because they still have to play Southwestern, who also has 2 losses. Obviously, whoever wins that game probably could get that third wild card. You know, there's 2 wild card teams, top 2 teams from the 3 divisions make 6 teams, and then 2 extra ones make playoffs. So Cassadaga wants to look at points.
Scored on.
And there's Caldwell, and it's going to be brought down by Fry right around midfield.
Yeah, that was actually the same play they scored on in the first quarter.
And now there's a Fry is down holding his leg after that, and that's the last thing Fredonia wants to see, especially with this score and the game that young man has had.
And it is a cramp.
You would think.
A hamstring cramp, it looks to be. Yeah,
So
he starts cramping up right away. He was one player I was just going to mention that I'd like to see get off the field as well. He's had a nice game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, after that cramp, you would think that might be the last you're going to see of Fry for the evening. Yeah, and
He's not on this roster, but you.
well, second and offensive lineman to get it. It's gonna be brought down by Fry right around.
Maybe a ribs or a shoulder. Yeah. Looks like they're going to get some more substitutions in there as well here for the Hillbillies. After seeing a guy down on the ground, they don't want any of their players.
No.
The replacement for him now.
Simon Davis comes in, back in the game. Sweep
ball's
on the ground, and Fredonia is going to recover that. Jaden Whitfield, not only a block punt, but the senior gets a
game,
recovery.
He's loving it. He is loving it.
And his cousin, Nick Whitfield, gives him the shoulder
he
bump.
Almost knocked him over.
Yeah. So Ethan Fry looks like he's going to go in at maybe quarterback.
It looks like he's going to stay in there.
I think he might be going at
Yeah,
quarterback. Micah Davis is going
Potter's
in for
coming
Matt
off.
Lauder.
I keep saying Potter. Yeah, great games by some of the seniors here. There's nothing better than coming off the field in the fourth quarter, cheering on the underclassmen. It's a great feeling.
So Micah Davis is in the backfield for the first time. You got Jamison Quinn, Ronski, Keegan Whitfield, and I can't see who's on the far left. Fry in at quarterback, and we got a false start right away. It looked like Fry was throwing the ball on that play too.
It's tough to get
That's going to be a false start. The receivers, those young receivers got a little excited. And I can't see who's that number on the far side of the field,
It looks like
I'd love to say the name. I can't read that number very well.
I think it's Tim Field. Or maybe Carson.
Carson Kuzda, 14, a senior. Fry is throwing, hits the two.
Right back to him.
Big hit there by Noah Abrams.
But he did get that yardage back. He was able to go right back
and he hung on that ball too, you know.
Yeah, that is going to be
so gain of, let's see, it's probably gain of about 7 on the play. Second down and 8.
And Fredonia is faithful. Didn't like that big hit.
No, they wanted the penalty. I thought it was a clean hit, a good hard hit. Trips right. Coosdale lone receiver left. Davis in the back. Looking for Coosdale. Oh, incomplete. Fry, incomplete pass to Carson Coosdale, the senior. Get him right.
I figured they'd give him a couple pass options.
Absolutely.
I'd
So
like to see him run the ball in this situation.
I
though.
would too, but it's nice to give the senior Coosdale a little chance there.
Yeah,
I do
give him
like
the
that.
ball. Give
You would
him-
think maybe
give
on
him some
first down they
opportunity.
would have come out and thrown it, but again, they're reading
Looks
the box
like they're
numbers.
going again.
Looks like they might be coming on the blitz, and they are. Fry's under all sorts of pressure. Is going to dump it to wide open Ronsky. And Ronsky's going to score. Ethan Fry. Oh, there is a flag. Illegal man downfield, it looks like. And it is. It's going to come back. That's against Fredonia. Illegal man downfield. I don't know the number here. I don't know if we can see it, but yeah, the camera is on, and we can't go back that far. So it's
Yeah,
going to be
you
a
hate to see the
5-yard
touchdown
penalty.
come back like
Yeah.
Especially that was the junior.
No, now
junior
they call.
connection.
Now
It
they
was
call holding.
They called
He
holding.
tapped his head like, doing this, doing like it's illegal man.
Yeah,
and,
they called holding.
yeah, now they're calling holding. That'll be a spot foul. So that'll be way back. That's more than a 10-yard. That's more like a 15 to 17-yard penalty. And it's going to lead to an empty backfield here for Fry. Davis lines out Micah Davis wide to the left. So we got 3rd and 24 after that holding penalty. Fry's back to pass again. Looking deep to Ronsky, and that's knocked down. Nice play by the senior Noah Abrams. And that'll be, and I don't know why the fans are complaining about that. I thought
That
it's
was
a
a clean
clean
play.
It's a great play by
Clean play.
Abrams.
Little high on
and
the
that's going to
throw.
bring on the punt team.
Give.
Yeah, the
Golden
Fredonia fans need to
Cougars,
settle down here a little bit. Clean play.
Yeah, the fans are getting a little restless there, but you got a big lead.
And Owen Rush will be on to punt. It looks like a
The
different
Cougars
returner.
had a little bit of a late entrance by the returner.
Owen Rush. Oh, he comes up with a
Great
great
cover.
tackle
Fumble out.
there. Ball's out.
Oh, he's saying he's down.
Oh, man. So who made that tackle? That's a great coverage
Great
downfield.
coverage.
I want to give that young man some credit here.
See it on the replay
I'm watching
here.
his number 2. No, it was not 7.
I got you on the replay here.
Their number Jamison Quinn, number 13.
Great play by
on
Quinn.
the tackle there.
He
Yeah,
was
and he
right
was
there.
down.
Way
Okay.
to break down and
Yeah,
make the
good
tackle.
job. Good job on the coverage there by Quinn. Dylan, we don't have it number 7.
Yeah, I don't
Just
see
giving you a hard time there, Dylan.
7's a pretty good football number. I
Yeah.
don't see it out there.
And the clock is running now, even though it changed possession because of the lead. Gowan's back in the game, and he's going to have a first down.
And the ball comes out again, but they're going to call him down after the first down.
First. Gain of 12 on the play. Clock's running. 5:20 remaining. Fredonia up 39-14. Fredonia was playing without a safety out there.
Little confusion out there with all these substitutions coming in at the end of the game. It is understandable. Well,
Yeah, they haven't played without safety all game. But this time, they still had 11 on the field, though, where Fredonia only had 10. And with a run
we'll
out the
see
middle
what the
right
defense
there.
can do. We got to settle them down here. Just under 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter here at the Orange Bowl. And it is getting a little chippy out there. We like to see a nice, clean game out there by these kids, but we'll see if the Hillbillies can stop them here, get the ball back, and run the clock out.
Absolutely. And back talking playoffs a little bit, you got Medina, Fredonia, and Depew, division leaders, but all three are undefeated, so it's going to come down to tiebreakers. Tight formation. It's almost like they're taking
That is an impressive season when all three of those teams can go undefeated.
Yeah. Well, and there's three divisions, so, you're playing most of your games in division, but Medina, in the state rankings, Fredonia is the highest one, but going in the season, Medina was definitely favored over, like, in the section over Fredonia, and then you have Southwestern that's always put in there in that group. But, again, they have 2 league losses, but it looks like Southwestern, if they can beat Cassadaga next week, will sneak in as a 7 or 8 seed.
Well, I wouldn't count Cassadaga out next week either.
No. Well, there's a lot of talent in that team, and they've gotten better as the season gone on. A little late pushing and a little extracurricular here. And good job by the Fredonia teammates there.
He had to push his own teammate over there.
Right.
So
get him back, calm down.
Right.
The last thing you want to do is get a silly flag here, get hurt, get thrown out of a game.
Yep.
And I don't understand this. Right? Ethan, for putting Ethan Fry back
he's holding
in
his
as
hamstring
safety.
out there as well.
Yeah, put anyone in at that point, even if you give up a touchdown, it doesn't matter.
Another inside handoff.
Yeah, nothing there. Good play there. Oh, late flag.
Yep, that's going to be on 54 for the Golden Cougars. And Fredonia Fayetteville, they've been wanting a flag here for the last 10 minutes or so, and it looks like they're going to get their wish. They're going to be backed up here. Yeah, he threw a pretty high hand check right at the helmet.
All right, and they are. Now they're putting Joey Brown in for Ethan Fry.
You love to see that.
Yeah, and good for, get Joey Brown in the game. He's at every practice. He works hard. He takes a beating. The scout team running back and gives it his all.
And they're getting all the backups in here.
Yeah,
and there's nothing better than that.
getting the chant now coming in the game. And the fans are chanting for Waller.
Yeah, get the seniors out there.
Absolutely. What's Waller's first name? Lee Waller in there.
And the fans love it as well.
Lee. They're chanting Lee Waller. Yeah. And look at his teammates coaching him up, letting them know what to do here. We do have a running clock going on.
Yeah,
it's going to be 3rd and a mile here after the unsportsmanlike penalty. The Cassadagas and Cougars are in no hurry here to run a play. They're trying to get off this field without anything else happening to them either. Motion here. It's going to be an option play. And he's going to get out of bounds, but the clock will remain running because of the lead. It's going to be 4th down here for the Cougars.
It'll be 4th and 13.
4th and about 10.
And the classic start the buses chant gets started. Start the buses.
An oldie but a goodie, but
yeah, that one's timeless.
Yeah, this will wrap up an undefeated season.
Another pitch.
And Lee Waller with the tackle. Yeah. Hustle play from behind. No, sorry, it's Juan Mendez. No, not Lee Waller. It's Juan Mendez on the tackle.
Still a good tackle. Still a good
Absolutely,
tackle.
good hustle play, and it'll be Fredonia's ball now. 4th down, ball spot.
And, yeah, I'd get, and it looks like
they're going to go in the
both teams
victory
are-
formation maybe here and take the knee.
There's nothing better than the victory formation, that's for sure.
Putting all the seniors back out there. And that's what they're going to do. Whitfield's going under center.
Looks to be a little confusion as well. There looks like they might.
Well, Fry is still out, so Keegan Whitfield. No, maybe Fry's are. McCall. No, McCall's still out. And they are. And Whitfield takes a knee.
For safety issues, I think they're just going to
absolutely
end the game here. And that's nothing better than winning on senior night. These guys played hard all game,
and
all
really,
season.
And if you go back, Pat, for a while, it was a close game. And there was a possession where Cassadaga had a chance to go take the lead.
There were times. And the Hillbillies are loving it right now.
Yeah, a lot of smiles. Whitfield's going to take the snap. He's going to take the knee.
That's going to hurt his stats. Lost a -1.
Yeah. That is true. I think
You're
it's
not worried about
ridiculous they
stats
do
right
that.
now.
No.
You're just
And
worried about that
will
win
be
column.
the final snap. You see Keegan Whitfield and Nick Whitfield brothers hugging out there. You love to see that.
A lot of hugs going on.
Absolutely. And that.
The final score, Fredonia 39, Faulkner, Cassadaga Valley, Maple Grove 14.
And that'll do it. The clock clicks 0, and here are the handshakes. There's Jackson Hickey down the sidelines getting the inside view. All these players, and I'll give Jackson credit tonight for not falling, running around on this field tonight, because it's not easy
Great
to do.
camera angles by this production crew. Once again, great job.
I was a little
by
worried
them.
for him out there. Again, when I went out for senior with Simon Senior, I was taking my steps very cautiously.
Yeah, congratulations to you, Shannon,
thank you,
on
Pat.
some
I appreciate it.
a great senior game by your son there.
Yeah, it's bittersweet, right?
It certainly is.
You get to these moments, but hopefully they got quite a few games left.
Hopefully.
That
a big one against crosstown rivals next week. I know it's non-league, but it's always
It's
important.
always Dunkirk,
It's
right.
always important to get that victory.
Oh, at Dunkirk, and we will be at Dunkirk.
Oh, the
next
field
week.
won't be as bad.
The field will be great next
right.
week. And that,
All right.
And they just announced it's a Class C South title for Fredonia. Look at Greg Sherlock out there jumping around, celebrating with his players. And that was the #1 goal of the season, win the division. Next week we finish off undefeated regular season. And then they're going to get at least one finger quote home playoff game. They'll either be the 2 or 3 seed, I believe.
And they're just spraying the water bottles everywhere. You better watch your camera crew down there.
Yeah. So congratulations to the coaching staff, the Fredonia players, and to those seniors coming up with a championship their senior year. It's been, what's the last year? Greg, what's the last year that Fredonia won the division? 3 years ago? 4 years ago? 2018. 2018, the last year. That's right. They went undefeated in regular season that year and lost the second round of playoffs. So first time in a few years for the Fredonia Hillbillies to win the division, and then they are celebrating.
Well, it's 2021 now.
Absolutely,
so.
And they're not done yet. They're not satisfied. That's not the only goal of the year.
I'm really happy for those kids down there. There's nothing better.
All right, so real quick here, we do have a Fredonia victory, 39-14 over the Golden Cougars of Cassadaga, Faulkner, Maple Grove here at the Orange Bowl. Fredonia clinches Class C South. They are undefeated in division. One regular season non-league game left next week versus Dunkirk. You have two other undefeated teams in Class C, Medina and Depew. It looks like on paper Fredonia could even be the 3 seed. But that would still give them at least one home field. one home field game, and it comes down to point differential, and those points they gave up to Southwestern at the end of the game really might have cost them that second seat. But right now they're not worried about that.
Nah.
Let's through.
You take undefeated season for sure.
Well, it's not quite. You got to beat Dunkirk next week.
League.
Undefeated league, and you take the division championship. Any final thoughts here before we thank our
Once again, these kids are going to really enjoy their victory tonight, and I can't wait for next week against Dunkirk.
Absolutely. So let's see. Help me go through the crew here, Chip, because we got a bunch of new faces. We got Jackson Hickey on the field. We got Chip Rebo on the board. We got Dylan here from helping us out. Anthony, what's your last name, Anthony? Derby. Anthony Derby helping out, and we have Jackson Dickey on the not Jackson Dickey on the board as well. I'm Shannon Davis along with Pat Mahaney. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for a great job by our crew, and congratulations to the Fredonia Hillbillies Class
and
C
the seniors.
South Division and the seniors. Absolutely, a lot of there. Good night, everyone.
Sunday. Hey, say it. Listen.
Actually, you just really don't believe in Jacob.
My helmet's here, son.
Not sure if you take us up.
Hey, practice for one stone, you guys want. Get ready to Dunkirk after practice. We're just gonna leave here, go down to Fred's for wings. Hey guys, quiet. This shit feels good. I don't want it. I want more than this. Hey, since I was a little boy, I wanted to play at the Ralph Boys. Since I was a little boy, I remember watching those games like, shit, I want this to be me. Let's go make that shit happen. That's our next goal. Let's go. Be on that field.
Hey, just something for you guys to think about. If you thought Salamanca's field and like stadium and everything was nice, think about the Ralph Boys.
Brilliant three! 1, 2, 3, Fredonia! Hey, who's missing a helmet? Let's go.